best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Come see what's happening at Circle S Farmers Market and More, located at the Y in Arnoldesburg. We offer a full deli, and we have the area's best loaded subs and wraps. Try them just once, and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order, or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. Circle S Farmers Market and More also supplies the best farm-fresh, locally sourced beef and pork, a great selection of fresh produce, and the area's large supply of Amish products from Walnut Creek. There truly is a little something for everyone at Circle S Farmers Market and More. Stop by at 10351 South Calhoun Highway in Arnoldesburg at the Y, or call us today at 304-655-8055.
Hey there, mamas. Are you feeling stuck in a style rut? It's time to refresh and recharge with something new and exciting. If you're in need of a confidence boost, step into Crazy Little Mamas and step out feeling fabulous. We've got you covered with the best boutique clothing, Western purses, custom graphic t-shirts, and tumblers. Whether you're dressing up or keeping it casual, we've got something perfect just for you. And guess what? Our fall collection is here, and it's better than ever. When you think cozy flannels, fun fall graphic tees, Judy blue jeans, and Southern Belle wear, think Crazy Little Mamas. Don't miss out on our unique styles. There is no other boutique like us, so jump out of that rut and come into Crazy Little Mamas at 142 East Main Street, Spencer, West Virginia, or shop online at crazylittlemamas.com and love the way you look.
Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Lady Raider volleyball and softball player Mahaley Nicholson for Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that projects are completed in a timely manner, that customer expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at www.eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Ed Nicholson, owner, West Virginia Contractors License 055775.
This is Ashton Rhodes, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Healthcare. Are you struggling to control your blood pressure, lower your A1C, or manage other chronic health conditions? Do you ever feel overwhelmed or unsure after an office visit and need some extra help? If that's you, we can help. Roane County Family Healthcare is now providing chronic care management services for qualifying patients. By enrolling in our services, you will receive one-on-one consultations, an individualized comprehensive care plan, education, monthly check-ins, and more. All of this will allow you access to your care team easily for questions, concerns, or follow-up. So are you ready to team up and find a healthier version of you? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your chronic conditions. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front end and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Hi, I'm Amanda Dunn with Hardin Insurance Agency, here to let you know that you can become part of the West Virginia Farm Bureau today. We believe that if you truly want to take care of something valuable, say your car or your home, you don't just turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why more and more folks are insuring their cars, farms, and homes with the FB Insurance Company. Make the switch today. We're committed to providing honest, trustworthy service to help you experience the calm after the storm. The FB Insurance Company. Coverage when it counts. Call Hardin Insurance Agency today for a free quote at 304-927-2500.
Roane County Raider football is on the air. Stay tuned for all the exciting play-by-play action coming up next. Roane County High School football is brought to you by these supporting sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Paramount Surveying, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Crazy Little Mamas, APS, Air Production and Services Inc., Circle S Farms, Roane Jackson Technical Center, Old Fences Realty, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Erica Moore for House of Delegates, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Ward Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, Juliana Penfold for House of Delegates, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Spencer McDonald's, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, Spencer Pizza Hut, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. And now we take you to the press box. Here's your Raider broadcast crew: Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the semifinal round of the West Virginia High School Football State Playoffs across the great state of West Virginia. Entering tonight, there are just 16 football teams remaining in the state playoffs in the four-class system. Only 16 teams have navigated the difficulty of a regular season grinding schedule and now the first two rounds of the postseason. The fat has been trimmed off the meat, and what is left are the choice cuts, the cream of the crop. Out of 112 programs in all four classes throughout the state, only these 16 are left standing. To make it this deep into the season, you must be special. You must be one of the best in the state. Tonight, teams walk onto the field with the knowledge that a state championship berth is a mere victory away. Tonight and tomorrow, fans across the state will see some non-traditional matchups, along with a few rematches from the regular season, previous postseasons, as well as some long-standing rivalries. The excitement brewing across the state as we approach 7 o'clock tonight is shared among all of the remaining programs, coaching staffs, and all of us fans of high school football. As more than just casual fans of the Roane County Raider football program, our broadcast crew can state with perfect certainty just how big a moment tonight's game is for our small community and for the Raider football program. For the first time in school history, Roane County will be playing in the semifinals of the Class AA state playoffs. It has been a long, difficult road to get to where the program feels it belongs as one of the top programs in the state. Many years ago, Roane County would have been content to simply make the playoffs. The Raiders have made incremental steps since their first playoff trip in 2006. First playoff win in 2010 over Point Pleasant. First home playoff game the following year against Oak Glen. Still, during those years, nobody would have looked at Roane County as a legitimate contender for a state title. All of that changed in 2021. That season, Roane County took a veteran team to the postseason. The Raiders didn't just come to look around and be content taking part. The Raiders came to compete and to win. And even though Roane County fell just short in the quarterfinals against the eventual Class AA runner-up Independence, it was clear the Raiders finally belonged as an actual contender. And on that 2021 team was a group of young freshmen who have now led Roane County to previously unseen heights. A 40-6 overall record and the school's first ever Class AA semifinal game. As the Raiders sit in the locker room awaiting tonight's matchup, they know that more history is within their grasp. However, the opponent on the horizon has zero interest in allowing the Raiders to take a monumental victory off the field tonight, and they are well prepared to protect their reputation as one of the best programs in the state. The Independence Patriots have had a 4-season run of their own that includes a Class AA runner-up finish in 2021, a state championship in 2022, and back-to-back semifinal appearances in 2023 and tonight in 2024. The Patriots senior class has amassed a 40-8 record in their 4 years. This Patriot group is seasoned, battle-tested, and knows how to win big games. Independence possesses an offense scoring nearly 36 points per game, including 45 per game in their first 2 playoff wins. Meanwhile, Roane County is the second best team in the state in both offense and defensive production. The Raiders are averaging an incredible 39 points per game, at the same time giving up just 11.5 per game. The Raiders are in uncharted territory as the team with a rather large target on their back. And this Patriot team would love nothing better than to aim their crosshairs at the bullseye and knock off the Raiders. Will it be the Raiders or the Patriots that will own the night and make the final Friday night trip to University of Charleston Stadium? We find out now. Roane County, say it with me. It's time to kick the tires and light the bonfires. It's time for Raider football. Live from beautiful County Stadium on the campus of Roane County High School, we welcome you to WVRC 104.7 FM's live coverage of your Roane County Raiders.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Class AA State Championship Semifinals, brought to you by the WVSSAC and your Toyota dealership. Alongside the rest of the WVRC crew, my name is Andrew Miller. Joe McDonald with A&M Digital Technologies providing the scoreboards, the graphics, and the instant replays. Swolby's his right-hand man. Katie White is our camera person. Matt White is our statistician. And John Penna is my color analyst. I tell you what, John, it is a very chilly night here from Roane County High School and County Stadium, but both of these teams that are going to take the field tonight played in this exact type of weather condition last week. Both teams advancing with big victories. Roane County over the Scott Skyhawks with a very dominant 21-0 victory and a blowout win for Independence over Philip Barber in their quarterfinals. Roane County's first trip, this is the 4th straight for the Patriots. It is going to be a big one.
Absolutely. You know, this is a rematch from last season, the first round of the playoffs. Roane County did not show up and play very good in that ball game. And Independence, you know, they went on to the semifinals. But this year, it's a totally different team, I think, on both sides of the ball. Roane County has just really been dominant this entire season. Last week, in that blowout win against Philip Barber, Independence did struggle quite a bit in the first quarter, but settled themselves down. And you talked about it in the pregame. They are a seasoned team. They are a seasoned program, and very, very excited to see what Roane County can do here tonight in front of a great home crowd.
Both of these teams have no problems coming from behind. Roane County likes to get out early on teams, but they have fallen behind in ball games. They just don't get nervous about that. They stay settled throughout contests, knowing that they have the ability to come back in ball games. It looked to us, at least, in the last few games that we've watched the Patriots play, that they have no problems from behind either. They can play very well, very quickly, and score a lot.
They can, and they can do it with a balanced offense. They have a great running back in Silas Nelson. He is a junior. We watched him play last year here as a quarterback. This year he's playing the halfback position. And then a freshman that is a stud, Brock Green. He is 6'3", 228 pounds. He can throw the football around the field very deep. He's broken all kinds of records for Independence's offense this season. And then he has some nice receivers as well. So it's going to be interesting to see if Roane County's defensive front can put pressure on the quarterback, as Roane County has done in the last 2 playoff games.
It's a tale of conflicting styles. Roane County, obviously 95% run, very run heavy, over 4,000 yards on the season. Balanced attack coming here from the Independence Patriots. We'll dig into the numbers and more in just a bit. We'll take a break for our sponsors. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 2024 WVSSAC High School State Playoffs, brought to you by Toyota.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Hildreth Supply on Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer is the place to shop for the best selection of cold weather gear. We have a wide selection of boots including Rocky, Wolverine, and Georgia boots, steel-toed and non-steel-toed as low as $78. Carhartt bibs in most sizes starting at just $90, and many different styles of sweatshirts starting at only $40. Visit us on the web at hildrethsupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop by and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hildreth Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at one of our 3 locations, Spencer, Parkersburg, or Marietta. That's where you'll find our warehouses stocked with all the latest trends in flooring, carpet, vinyl, ceramic, hardwood, or the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We have a price to fit every budget. We offer professional installation and financing is available. So come see what you've been missing at Honest Fred's Flooring. You can also check us out on the web at honestfreds.com.
The fall weather is bringing even more cool deals at the place for savings for 65 years, Jack Garrett Ford in Spencer. Lots of pre-owned deals await you among Jack Garrett Ford's huge inventory. Examples while they last. A 16 Kia Sorento all-wheel drive, only $10,900. 21 Ford Bronco Outer Banks, $29,900. Browse for your best deal. Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer.
We welcome you back high above the field here at County Stadium. A brisk and very, very cool night for Class AA semifinal action. Brought to you by your Toyota dealership. Toyota and your local West Virginia Toyota dealers are proud to be the official partner of the WVSSAC, supporting high school sports all across West Virginia. Visit us, buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. For the best news coverage of high school sports in West Virginia all year, follow Joe Bricotto and Greg Carey's daily posts at wvmetronews.com. Greatness is built with chocolate milk, the official beverage of the WVSSAC. The American Dairy Association's Mideast reminds you, low-fat chocolate milk has the right mix of fluids, carbs, and protein to rehydrate and refuel muscles. Visit drink-milk.com. Get help with your college tuition from the West Virginia Army National Guard. For more information, go to nationalguard.com. Andrew Miller alongside the rest of the crew, John Penna and Matt White. Matt, we wanted to talk about a little bit of the numbers for these two teams. Obviously, Roane County run heavy, over 4,000 yards on the ground, about 595 through the air, but a very balanced Independence offense. They can do it from both ways, on the ground and in the air.
Yeah, they really can. As a team on the season, over 2,200 yards on the ground, over 1,800 through the air. John, you touched on it. Brock Green, 1,882 yards passing, a Independent school record for a single season. Silas Nelson, over 1,700 yards on the ground, 28 touchdowns. He's got 2,280 total yards of offense for this team and 30 touchdowns on the year. His rushing numbers account for 79% of the yards that Independence has gained on the ground. So stopping him first will be a big part of what Roane County is wanting to do defensively. And then you've got to watch for those receivers. Christian Linksweiler, 6'1", 185-pound junior, 33 catches on the year, 785 yards. 6 touchdowns. He's a big play potential. And then you've got a speedster in Dalton Atkins. He's a 5'10", 161-pound senior, 36 catches, 499 on the year, 4 touchdowns. So extremely balanced offense on the season. Throughout the regular season, averaged over just at 366 yards of total offense. 184 through the air and 182 on the ground. Extremely balanced. In the playoffs, though, Indy has been able to lean more on the run in those two playoff contests, averaging 247 on the ground and 160 through the air, over 400 yards of total offense. So obviously the defensive pressure for Roane County is going to be very crucial in this ball game. Slow down Nelson. You may not stop him completely, but you've got to slow his progress down and try to get him behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe try to force this team to become a little one-dimensional. But as it stands, this is a very dangerous offense for the Independence Patriots.
John, I think very similar to the first two playoff games for Roane County. The first one against Chapmanville, they have a very talented big freshman quarterback who could throw it around, had a big running back, had to stop the running back and then get pressure. Last week, the same deal with Scott. Had to stop Fennessy, get him corralled early, and then deal with the passing game. And I think Roane County has had some good practice the first 2 weeks of the playoffs.
Yes, they have, and some folks this week had asked me about the secondary. You know, in the Clay County game, you know, Noah Collins, one of the best quarterbacks in the state, in my opinion, was able to throw the ball all around. But we figured out things on the defensive front. We've been able to put pressure on the quarterbacks, and once we do that, that allows our defensive backs to understand the routes and what they're doing, and giving them a chance to jump routes, as Cooper Greathouse did last week and was able to score. So I'm looking forward to seeing what our defensive front can do against this Independence offensive line here this evening.
Again, we are on WVMetroNews.com. We are, though, a Roane County station, so if you happen to be tuning in on all of our platforms, we do appreciate you joining us. If you're a Roane County fan, you already know. If you're an Indy fan, we'll try to stay as balanced as we can. We're going to lean heavy Roane County, though, but we do appreciate you joining us as well. We'd like you to subscribe to all of our platforms. Follow us on YouTube. However you got to do it, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. We're on all of it, thanks to Joe McDonald. We will break away shortly for just a second. When we come back, we'll have more pregame coverage, including the Coach's Corner interview with head coach Paul Burdett in just a minute. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 2024 West Virginia High School State Football Championships on WVRC.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation. 304-500-9238.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. The name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
It is good to have options when choosing health coverage for yourself, for your family, or for your employees. And you've got options with the Health Plan. The Health Plan, plan on it. Learn more at healthplan.org. Field Turf is the trusted choice for athletic fields in West Virginia. Field Turf is a proud partner of the WVSSAC. Chick-fil-A and its 18 West Virginia owner-operators salute the more than 86,000 boys and girls that participate in scholastic sports in our state. Chick-fil-A recognizes that the participation in high school sports helps to develop leadership and teamwork skills that prepare each participant for life. The same values that Chick-fil-A and your community share. Andrew Miller alongside the rest of the crew. We're enjoying having a look down at Route 33 Steakhouse. The faithful there getting some good grub in before kickoff at 7 p.m. Appreciate Jorge, the rest of his crew. They are having big specials down there, so if you are not ready to brave the cold weather, We invite you to head down there and watch the ball game from there. Had a chance to discuss this upcoming monumental contest with Coach Paul Burdett in the pregame, and here are his thoughts on the upcoming semifinal matchup. All right, welcome back, folks. Standing in a really nice, familiar position at home once again in the Class AA playoffs. Coach Burdett, here we go. Semifinals for the first time in school history. I would ask you if the feeling is any different, but I think I know the answer already.
1-0, Drew. That's the way we've approached it all week. It's what we've talked about. We know what's on the line, but we know what our goal is each and every week, and that's to be 1-0.
As I was watching your guys warm up, Coach, they seem to have a confidence and a calmness about them right now. What has been the week like for these guys? And can you gauge these guys? I know they're kind of tough to read sometimes, but can you gauge what they're feeling coming in?
They're focused, Drew. I mean, they're a different group. I've learned how to read them. They're ready to go. They know what's at stake.
Obviously, you and I talked on Wednesday about the skill level of the opponent you're getting ready to see here tonight. This is a team in Independence that has been to the Class AA semifinals for 4 straight seasons. They made it in 2021 to the championship game. They won it in 22. There's a lot of seniors on this team that played on those teams. There's a lot of seniors for you guys that played on those teams as well. I look at the balance that they have on offense, and I look at our defense. I think that we have been tested for this, though.
We've faced this style of offense majority of the year, honestly. After Lewis County, that's basically all that we've seen is a spread offense that's pretty balanced with pass and run. So it's a familiar place for us, but each week brings new challenges.
Offensively, I just talked with your assistant coach, Cody Mason. He's not sure that they have seen a team go under center this year. Is there something to the ability for you guys to get those quick hitters with the run game going?
We'll see. It's just our style. It's what we do. They have not faced an under center team this year, so I don't know how that plays into our hand, if it does at all, but it's definitely a new look for them.
Coach, we are now just 1 game left in the season to this week to go to the championship. You guys have been relatively healthy throughout the year. Of course, Coben, we talk about every single week. He seems to be fine with that knee issue. The rest of the guys that are out. And so the rest of the guys after the last 2 playoff games feeling pretty good?
Very blessed, Drew. You know, I've said it this week. The Lord's really blessed us in health this year. Hopefully continues tonight.
Well, Coach, we are on the precipice of something that has never happened, and that is a semifinal game here at County Stadium. Looking forward to it. Another opportunity, as you always say, to go 1-0. We wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, Drew. We appreciate it.
Head Coach Paul Burdett back up to the press box for more pregame coverage. Well, I think the word was blessed, John Penna. Absolutely. That's what Coach Burdett and that's what this team feels like as we enter the penultimate game of the 2024 season. The winner will head to Charleston and the University of Charleston Stadium and play for a Class AA state championship. So here we go. It is time for us to take a look at both of your starting lineups. We will start off on offense for this very balanced and very powerful Patriot offense.
Well, like every team in the state, it starts up front. Independence is no exception to that. At the left tackle, you've got a 6'1", 243-pound senior, Jairus Workman. Left guard is a freshman, 5'10", 246-pound Alden Fitzpatrick. The center, 6'1", 264-pound sophomore Levi Phelan. The right guard is another freshman, 6'2", 245-pound Jaden Shuck. And the right tackle, the 6', 203-pound junior Landon Phelan. The tight end, H-back if you will, the 6'2", 210-pound junior Landon Riddle. You're going to see 3 wide receivers. You've got Brady Rose, a 5'11", 170-pound senior. Dalton Adkins, 5'10", 161-pound senior. And the big target, Christian Linksweiler, 6'1", 185-pound junior. In the backfield, talked about him in pregame, Silas Nelson, 6'1", 185-pound junior. Things really start with this young man for Independence. And leading this group, the 6'3", 228-pound freshman Brock Green.
for Roane County, looking to try to hold down this offense. You're going to see a rotation of probably 3 defensive ends. We'll start with this. Garrett Brabham, who leads the team in sacks and tackles for loss, 5'6", 155-pound junior. Leo Rogers, the sophomore, on the opposite side, 5'10", 225-pounder. Coben Cottrell will be in the mix. The senior goes 6'2", 225 pounds. Defensive tackles, Tyson Freeland, the senior, 6'2", 255 pounds. And Noah Jett, the other senior, 6'2", 280 pounds. Linebackers for the Raiders, Shea Harper at one outside position. The senior is 6 foot, 190 pounds. Colton Starcher, the sophomore, on the other outside, 6 foot, 195. Your middle backers, Clay Walker, the senior, 5'9", 210 pounds. And Lane Watson, the senior, is 6'3", 210 pounds. Your corners in the secondary, Brody Proctor, the sophomore, 5'9", 160 pounds. And the junior, Cooper Greathouse, 5'9", 160. The safety is Jacob Greathouse, the junior, 5'10", 155 pounds.
Well, like everybody in the Roane County has faced, you're going to see a lot of 4- and 5-man fronts trying to slow down this run game. The front guys for Independence. At the one end, you've got a 5'10", 180-pound junior, Tyson McGinnis. Defensive tackle, a 5'10", 246-pound senior, Alan Dixon. The other tackle, 6'1", 205-pound senior, Miles Greenway. And the defensive end, leading tackler on this team, 6'3", 210-pound sophomore, Isaiah Conley. He's got 108 tackles, 14 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. The linebacking core, you got 6 foot, 203-pound junior Landon Phelan. He's got 54 tackles, 5.5 sacks on the year. And Landon Riddle in the inside, a 6'2", 210-pound junior, also leads his team in tackles at 108, 7 sacks, 4 fumble recoveries, and 2 picks for the junior. The other inside linebacker, 6'5", 212-pound senior Dylan Ritchie. The other outside backer is a 5'11", 168-pound sophomore Cole Laxton. The corners, 6 foot, 144-pound junior Caden Bradbury. And the 6'1", 185-pound junior, Christian Linksweiler. The safety will be the 5'10", 161-pound senior, Dalton Atkins.
Have said it all year. Why stop now? We go as the offensive line goes. Here they are. Left tackle, the senior, Tyson Freeland, 6'2", 255 pounds. Left guard, the junior, Richard Greathouse, 6'1", 235 pounds. The center, the junior, Colton Elliott, 5'10", 235 pounds. Right guard is the junior Hogan Greathouse, 6 foot, 265-pounder, and the right tackle, the senior Noah Jett, 6'2", 280 pounds. The tight end, the sophomore Colton Starcher, 6 foot tall, 195 pounds. The three-headed monster in the backfield, the fullback is Clay Walker, 5'9", 210-pound senior, just shy of 800 yards for his career this year. The tailback is Shea Harper, just went over 1,000 yards last week. The senior, 6 foot, 190 pounds, and nearing the 2,000-yard mark is Lane Watson, the 6'3", 200-pound senior, the signal caller for the Raiders. Jacob Greathouse, the junior, 5'10", 155 pounds. Team captains meeting at midfield. Roane County in the maroon jerseys, white numbers and letters, charcoal gray pants with the maroon helmets, white stripe down the middle, and the Raider R on both sides. White jerseys for the Patriots with blue numbers and letters trimmed out in red. They've got the blue pants and the white helmets with the blue, red, blue stripe down the middle. Let's take a look at the coaching matchup here today. Roane County's head coach, Paul Burdett, year number 14, and this is the best of all so far. He is 87-56 so far, including 40-6 in the last 4 years with this group. 8 playoff appearances, 3 quarters, and this, the first semifinal appearance. John Lilly has only been at the helm for Independence for 7 years, a longtime head coach, though, and in his 7 years, he has taken this team to 5 playoffs, 2 championship matches, 1 state title, and this is the 4th straight semifinal appearance for Coach Lilly at 55-21. Indy leads the overall series 3-1. Roane County offensively averaging 39 points a game, giving up 11.5. Independence averaging 36.5, giving up 21.7 points per game. Well, the trend continues, John, in the postseason. For the last 3 years, Roane County has only not taken the opening possession maybe 3 or 4 times that we can remember. Every single team has won the toss in the playoffs, and they have elected to receive.
Hey, you know, maybe Coach Burnett flips the script here, right? And it becomes the thing that Roane County does. But over the last couple weeks in the playoffs, definitely Roane County has played very well to start out with, and that's because we were kicking the ball.
So all of the weights, all the work is over as both teams take the field at County Stadium. The winner heading to the University of Charleston Stadium next Friday night for the state title game. They'll face the winner of Williamstown at Frankfort tonight. Nelson back deep to receive with Brady Rose. Rose, a speedster. For those of you listening in on our live stream, Indy will attack from left to right across your dial. If you're watching, you can see Coben Cottrell set to do the kicking. The building is electric. Here's a squibber. Left up for Rose. He'll pick it up at the 15, straight up the side. And Rose will be tackled just shy of the 30. And the Independence offense will start at their own 28.
Yeah, that time Colton Starcher, the sophomore do-it-all linebacker, special teams extraordinaire, making the tackle. Roane County's defense has been very stellar here in the playoffs. Let's see if that trend continues.
I think, thinking about last year, limiting big plays is huge for Roane County's defense. Right away, Indy goes with 3 wide, split to the left. Nelson, the anchor, to the right of the freshman Green. The handoff, Nelson to the outside, cutting it back against the grain. He'll find help defense, and Roane County gives just 1 to Nelson.
That time Independence looked to stretch that play a little east-west. Roane County did a great job of coming in levels and making the stop there. Maybe about a yard pickup for the Patriots.
We'll call it 2nd and 9 from the 29-yard line. They'll tighten it up now. Lots of pre-snap motion. They'll bunch twins to the near side, or to the far side. They'll hand it off once again, looking for running room. Not finding much of it is Nelson. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd and 9.
That time, Nelson meets Noah Jett, the senior defensive tackle, right in the hole, and a couple more fellas from Roane County help to make the stop.
So a passing down, you got a lot of talent out there. Linkswire, Riddle, Atkins, Rose. But watch out for the flare route from the backfield for Nelson. They do like to throw that. Those little wheel route shots. They'll break the huddle 2 by 1. Twin receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Rhodes fakes the give, looking to the outside. Might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage. Linksweiler had it in his hand for a second. And I think somebody got a hand in, maybe Harper.
Yeah, it looks to be just a fake handoff here. Linksweiler's going to get to the sticks, plant a foot, but Shea Harper there to knock the ball loose. Linksweiler not too happy about that one.
Punting situation. Harper and Watson will go back to receive. Leg in for Cuthbert. He is a great kicker, but that punt was not good. Micah Cuthbert, the sophomore, who can bomb it on extra points and field goals from 45, but he kind of snap hooked that one out of bounds, and Roane County will have it with tremendous field position at the 40 of the Patriots.
I was watching him in pregame, and he was definitely booting it. Ball very cold, though. Could have played a part. You're going to see a different number here tonight for Quentin Cooper. He's going to be wearing number 36 instead of 51.
Yeah, some change up for some lead blocking opportunities. Raiders will begin. Double wing, double tight end look. Clay Walker, the fullback, in the backfield. They'll motion Watson behind. They'll give off tackle to the fullback. Forward for a pair of yards for Clay Walker.
Clay Walker picks up a few, and that's what Roane County loves to do on offense. Greenway for the Patriots with the stop. A 2nd down coming up for the Raider offense.
This is an incredibly quick and very aggressive offense, or defense, for the Patriots. 52 off the edge, 22 off the opposite side. Double wing, double tight look yet again. This time it's Harper motion. They'll give to Shea. Lead blocking in front. Harper waits for it. Great lead block. Shea stutter steps, continues down the sideline, and I believe he'll have the 1st down. following the great lead blocking once again of Clay Walker.
Yeah, you're going to see Shea get the ball, but Clay Walker, the skid steer, gets his hands on somebody. Shea does the rest. First down, Raiders.
Well, Coach Cody May, I was talking earlier, he said lining up under center, it comes at you quickly, so Roane County hoping to try to take advantage of that. I formation, single wing to the left. This time it will be Lane Watson's first carry. Lane following lead blocking down near the 25. Give him 4 on the carry, just following the bigs up front.
That's what Roane County loves to do. We've talked about the offensive line. We talked about them a ton on Wednesday night. We got to show those guys the love because they are the ones that makes this offense go.
Second down and 6 at the 25 of the Patriots. Raiders immediately being methodical on their first drive. Looking at high formation once again. Harper will motion across to the right. Now the scissors, misdirection carry. Shea looking for room to run. Jump cuts at the 25, picks up a couple, and it'll be third down and about 3 for Roane County. Far side official has him marked between the 22 and 23-yard line.
I believe Riddle for the Patriots makes the stop against Philip Barber. The Patriots seem to stumble a little bit when this play was ran.
They'll mark him at the 23, so third down and 4. Raider offense needs the 19 of the Patriots. Balanced line across, I formation. First time we've seen that. Now they'll move Colton Starcher back as a wing. They'll motion him across, lead blocking. There goes Watson. Lane with a huge hole created by the front line, and he'll pick up the first down carry and then some down to the 14.
Yeah, that time they're going to bring Starcher across in motion. Look at the hole open up for the Raider running back. And Laxton for the Patriots makes the touchdown saving tackle. Roane County in business once again.
First and 10 for the Roane County offense. Opening possession on offense for the Raiders. Back to a double wing, double tight look. Here comes the pitch outside. Watson looking for the edge, following the lead blocking. 2 of them for Clay Walker, and that's going to pick up nearly a first down. Clay Walker with a lead block peeled off and got the inside defender.
Yeah, when you're going to see 25 coming out here at you, Linksweiler doesn't have a chance. And Lane Watson gets inside the 2-yard line. Raiders sniffing the end zone right now.
First and goal from the 2. The Raider faithful dealing with the cold weather, getting loud. Raiders will go to the traditional heavy look for Roane County. Whistles come in, and Coach Burdett did not like what he saw, and that's an important play, so you go ahead and you burn the first time out. We'll take it with him and be back with first and goal after this.
Hungry? There's only one place to go to satisfy a hunger that big, any time of the day or night. McDonald's in Spencer. Choose from the famous Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, add fries and sweet tea, and you've got a meal that can't be beat. Start your day off right with the best breakfast in town. McDonald's in Spencer. Egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, hot cakes, sausage burrito, add a cup of premium coffee and a hash brown. Great prices every day. McDonald's in Spencer. I'm loving it, and so will you.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. Parmar stores have 200 locations throughout the region to serve you. Parmar Stores is the official store of high school sports in West Virginia. First down and goal, Roane County from the 2. Raiders have been methodical in this first drive. Began at the 40 of the Patriots with a tough punt.
Play number 7 coming up here of the drive.
An early timeout for Roane County to make sure all ducks are in a row. Handoff, third man through. That is Harper near the goal line. Did he get in? don't think he stretched it, and they're going to call him just short.
Yeah, I think he's just shy of the line there that time. Roane County lines up in the stick eye. It's the first time we've seen this formation since last season in the playoffs.
Well, I think a good decision by Shea. Hold it close to you and fall where you fall. If you extend that ball and it's not across, Independence is very good, by the way, at stripping the football. 2nd and goal from the 6-inch line for Roane County. Greathouse looks like he is going to try to keep this one. He will. And Greathouse sneaks in on the left side. And the Raiders strike first.
Great call by the coaching staff because Independence is used to seeing Roane County line up in heavy. They're going to bring the house. Jacob Greathouse finds the open spot and into the end zone for the first touchdown of the night.
You saw he didn't go straight forward. What he did instead was plant the foot, take one step to the left, and then go forward. Roane County will go for the extra point. Greathouse the holder. Coben Cottrell to do the kicking. And as you mentioned, it is cold. That could always play havoc. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-0, Roane County after the first drive.
Adventure takes you here, but much of it starts right here in West Virginia, where Toyota has lived alongside hardworking West Virginians for over 25 years, investing over $2 billion in the Buffalo manufacturing plant and bringing in over 2,000 jobs. And that helps fuel the local economy. Thanks for making Toyota the #1 selling brand in West Virginia. See your dealer and start your adventure today. Toyota, let's go places.
Hope Gas congratulates the teams for making it to the state championship. Learn more about Hope's community efforts by following them on Instagram. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Hope Gas. Successful first drive for Roane County, Matt White.
Yeah, set up well by the defense, a 3-and-out on the first possession. Roane County goes 8 plays, 40 yards, took 4:01 off the clock. Jacob Greathouse with the 1-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick by Coben Cottrell was good. Roane County draws first blood here in this one, 7-0 over the Patriots.
Nelson and Rose stand back deep at the 10. Cottrell with the 3-yard run up. Leg into it, high angle kick to the left. One hopper taken by Rose up the left side, looking for some lead blocking. It doesn't show up, and the kick coverage unit working well for Roane County.
Yeah, Lane Watson and Fisher Boyd make the stop for the Raiders.
Boyd just a freshman, and his name has been called multiple times on kick coverage at the varsity level. Second possession beginning at the 28 once again. Same as the first for the Independence Patriots. They'll break the huddle. They'll send trip receivers to the right. That's the boundary side. One-on-one coverage out to the far side. I believe that's Linksweiler all alone. Now we may have an issue with the play clock. Either that or one of the judges was not where they needed to be. Fake give. Here's the slant route thrown high. Linksweiler has it knocked away by Shea Harper. Boy, Linksweiler has the ability, John, to make those kind of plays, but he had it dislodged. That ball was sailed a bit high from Green.
Yeah, you're going to see Green look for the slant, try to get it as high as point, but Shea Harper does a great job of coming through the tackle, dislodging the ball. That's going to bring up a second down for the Patriots offense.
Just weapons all over the field for Green. He'll split twin receivers to the left, single to the right. They'll motion a man to the near side. Here comes that flare route. Look for it. There it is. They'll dump it over, and they've got their target. That's Nelson down the sideline inside the 40, down to about the 30-yard line. I mentioned it, John. They will throw that pass to him random times, and he made a great catch.
Yeah, over-the-shoulder catch by the junior running back, and the freshman Green puts it on the money. Lane Watson chases him down, saves the touchdown. So Roane County's defense a bit on their heels, need to settle in.
Almost 40 yards on the pass and catch. 1st and 10, new life for the Patriots. They'll work quickly, hand off to Nelson, looking for the boundary side, nowhere to run, and Nelson will be pushed out on the sideline.
Just great pursuit by the Raider defense levels. I've talked about it already. They're just going to continue to come down. You're going to see Brabham on the backside, number 2, chase it down, stay with the play. Roane County's defense doing what they're supposed to do there.
A loss of a pair. 2nd and 12, ball resting on Roane County's 35. 3 wide, bunched together on the right. Quick snap, it's
Ball
on the
down.
ground. Green kicks it behind himself and has to secure it right near midfield with the pressure coming from Brabham. Just a low snap, and unfortunately for Green, he didn't field it, and as he stepped backwards, he almost heel kicked it.
Yeah. We talked last week about turnovers being a huge part of the game. But right now, just mistakes hurting Independence.
Officials calling for stoppage.
Please start the clock on my signal.
So they will stop and then restart the game clock at 5:20.
Loss of 13 on that play, 3rd and 25 now.
Raiders better hustle. They got a guy on the field still, and they're not going to get him off. I don't know if anybody saw it. Here's a deep route, throw down, and that one just missed. A flag comes in late from the near sideline. Roane County did not get their player off the field, and I don't know if that's what the call was.
I believe that's what it's going to be. The official didn't throw the flag to start to see maybe how the play ended up. Well, there was a flag thrown there at the middle of the field, so yeah, that's going to cost the Raiders, but nothing too crazy.
Waiting to see what the official call will be. White hat checking with the Independence sideline.
Illegal substitution on the defense. Front player left the field, did not participate. 5 yards from the previous spot, 3rd down.
So that was the call, and unfortunately for Roane County, that takes away a 4th down and long and makes it 3rd down. Still long, but again, the Patriots, 20 yards is nothing for this team. The ball resting at Roane County's 43. The yard to reach is the 23. Clock stopped at 5:05. 3 wide to the right, single receiver to the left. Green takes the snap, 3-step drop. He's going to dump it deep down the field. Looking down there, and that is Shea Harper with tremendous coverage again. He was just step for step with the target, and I think, again, that was Linksweiler. And if you can get Harper on him all night, that would help for Roane County defensively.
Yeah, it definitely would, because Harper his sophomore year was a tremendous corner. Injured last year, not able to play, and tonight he has a huge task in front of him, and so far, so good.
Cuthbert stands at the Independence 45. Harper and Watson back deep. Second punt, that one snap hooked again. Boy, Cuthbert is struggling right now with 2 really tough punts. Again, very cold, very difficult to get a clean one off. And so, with the ball spotted at the 43-yard line on that punt, it is only advanced to the 35, a net yardage of 8.
Yeah, very tough. Now Roane County, 2nd possession of the game. The first one went as it has most of the season, the offense ending up in the end zone and controlling the clock.
Second drive of the game for Roane County, starting with just under 5 in the first quarter. Split back look for the Raiders. Harper not sure where he needed to be. They'll move him to the right as the wing. Quick hitter. Outside for a second. Now up the field goes Walker. He'll pick up 2, maybe 3.
Positive yardage for the Raider running back. Clay Walker, you're not used to seeing him bounce it to the outside. He's done it a few times this season, showing the wheels.
Second down and a long 7. Ball is spotted between the 2 hashes. Back to the double wing. Here comes the feed. Harper cutting it to the outside. Shea now cuts it up at the 45, dragging defenders just shy of midfield. The chains will move.
You know, you just can't say enough about your buddies that want to get out in front and block for you, and when they do, they put people on their back, and Shea Harper with another big play and another first down for the Raider offense.
And you cannot underestimate the lead blocking of the skid steer that is known as Clay Walker. Well, I guess the other way around. Clay Walker known as
the skid steer.
Roane County, new set of downs. Play clock running down, though, here on first down. Raiders need to hustle. They'll get it off with 2 seconds. Pitch to Watson. Lane falls forward across midfield. He'll pick up just 2. Well, the Raiders like to be methodical, but, John, sometimes they really press the issue with the play clock.
They really worry Drew. That time Conley for the Patriots defense makes the stop on Lane Watson.
Second down and 8 inside of Patriot territory at the 49. Raiders back to the double wing look. Here comes the misdirection. This time it's Watson with the carry on the counter, and Lane picks up big yardage down to the 43.
You talked about Cody May saying that they're not sure if they've seen anybody run under center. Imagine having to deal with 3 guys like Roane County when you first have to do that in the playoffs.
And it's 3 of them, too, so it's really hard to keep an eye on. One thing, though, we watch about Independence is they just get better as games go on.
They do.
That's what happens.
They get tougher, and they force turnovers.
Third down and 2 for the Raider offense. Heavy look. Oh, and Watson tripped up in the backfield, and he will not get maybe a half a yard. They're going to mark him down right where he was. Just a tough play for Roane County. I think he has the first down, if not for the trip up. So the Raiders, a big play here, and the Independence Patriot defense, a big opportunity.
Yeah, it looks to be that Roane County's offense will stay on the field. The crowd going to give some life to the Raiders offense.
Roane County needs the 41. It's at the 43. 3 in the backfield. It's going to be Harper falling forward, and I think he's got it. Near side official says he does.
That time it was Colton Starcher, 33, gets across the line, it looks to be, and a first down.
He needed the 41, John. He got the 40 and a half. Actually, maybe not the half. If I could do fractions, I would give it a little less there. 40 3/4.
You were a math teacher at one point.
Yeah. I have a short memory. Big fourth down carry for Colton Starcher. They've sprinkled the sophomore in with carries just infrequently enough that people forget about him. First down, here comes Harper to the near side. Cutting it up at the 40, spun down at the 39. Again, the Patriots so fast diagonally.
Yes. Miles Greenway for the Patriots defense, number 29 with the stop. Roane County does pick up a few.
Second down and 8 inside the 40 at the 39 of the Patriots. And Roane County melting this first quarter. Took almost 7 minutes on the first drive. And now they are running out the play clock here. Second down and 8. Watson in motion. Here's the pitch to Lane, looking for the outside. Now cuts it against the grain. Lane finding a hole. Lane breaking free down the field into the end zone. Watson goes against the grain with all of the movements of Independence moving to the left, and he cuts it back. And Roane County scores their second touchdown.
The vision by the senior running back, tremendous. And the speed of a state champion track star.
Raiders again will attempt the extra point. First one was clean. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. With 26 on the clock, Roane County leads 14-0.
McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Bilt, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
A big play for Lane Watson on the second score of the ball game, Matt White.
Yeah, capped another 8-play drive. This one 65 yards, 4:28 off the clock. Lane Watson, 39-yard touchdown run. Extra point kick, good. Roane County up 14-0 now on the Independence Patriots.
26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Rose Nelson once again back deep. It's been Rose the first two times. And here's another squibber. That one hits off of an up man. Rose picks it up at the 25, and he will not get back much. Rose will get past the 30, and good kick coverage once again.
Yeah, that time Carson Casto, the wrecking ball, that's what I like to call him, because any chance he gets to lay the lick, he's going to do that. Nice tackle, and Raiders on defense again.
Casto just 5'7", but he's 190, and he is pretty stacked.
He packs a punch, man.
1st and 10 for the Patriots. Their third offensive possession begins just past the 30 this time at the 32. Green from the gun. Hands it off to Nelson, following some lead blocking out to near the 35. Give Nelson 3 on the first down carry.
Raiders interior defense just clogging that up. Tyson Freeland.
And that will be the final play of quarter number 1. Good first quarter for Roane County. They lead at 14-0. Third offensive possession just beginning for the Independence Patriots. You're watching live streaming coverage of the WVSSAC High School State Playoffs, brought to you by Toyota.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We've got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
With West Virginia Invest Grant Program, you can go to any West Virginia community and technical college tuition-free. Get the skills to get ahead, tuition-free. Apply now at wvinvests.org. The West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission serves its 286 member schools, and their students are providing leadership and support for the conduct of education-based athletics, which enrich in the educational experience of all participants. Play, perform, compete together. 2nd down and 7 as the third offensive series for Independence just now getting started. They'll switch sides, Indy attacking from right to left. Green got a little time. He'll dump it deep down the field. He's got his man, but throws it a little bit wide and out of play. I think Adkins, the senior, was the target.
You think about this freshman here. He has got a cannon of an arm. Got rid of the ball probably 40 yards in the air and overthrown his receiver.
And if he has time to throw the ball, John, he can chuck it deep.
Got to have a little bit more pressure from our defensive front.
Pre-snap movement again. Empty backfield, 3 wide to the left, twins to the right. Green, a 5-step drop, dumps it deep down the field. He had his man again as Nelson was wide open, but pressure in the backfield. Green had to deliver early.
Yeah, that time Nelson just put a move on Lane Watson. You don't see that happen many times. He was wide open, but the pass over the outstretched hands.
You look out there, Watson shaking his head. He knew that he got burnt. I used to be called Melba Toast when I got burnt the few times I played. Cuthbert stands at the 22, set to punt it away. He'll go to the rugby style. This will be more effective. Low line driver takes a tough hop, and now a backwards hop for Roane County, and it will go back out past the 35 to the 37, and the Raiders will begin their third offensive series. Good defensive effort for Roane County so far. Again, we thought that the big deal would be, number one, slowing down Nelson in the run game and then getting some pressure on Green. A couple times Roane County did.
Yeah, so far so good. Assignment football for the Raider defense. I talked with Coach Burdett. He said we tried to get the numbers right. The varsity defense only giving up 8.1 points per game.
We'll move it back to the 36 for the first series. The pitch, Watson. Lane looking to the outside. Shucks a defender, shoulders down, fighting forward, still in bounds. They'll knock him out, official says, at the 45-9 on the first down carry.
He's just a monster, guys. You're going to see the blocks from the guys up front, and then Lane lowers the shoulder on a couple defenders.
And the first timeout of the ball game now called by Independence, as they want to restructure the defense as they try to attack Lane Watson and the offense. Break to take. We'll be back.
Adventure takes you here, but much of it starts right here in West Virginia, where Toyota has lived alongside hardworking West Virginians for over 25 years, investing over $2 billion in the Buffalo manufacturing plant and bringing in over 2,000 jobs. And that helps fuel the local economy. Thanks for making Toyota the #1 selling brand in West Virginia. See your dealer and start your adventure today. Toyota, let's go places.
A timeout on the field called by Independence as Roane County offensively right now looking very solid. John, front five doing their job, lead blockers as well. And Roane County, as Coach Burdett said, they want to stay ahead of the sticks. So far, so good.
Yeah, the offensive line, you're going to give them some more love. They just continue to own the line of scrimmage. And then when you have three running backs, as we do in the backfield, with the vision and the speed and the power, it's just a tough thing to stop.
We'll never underestimate the in-game adjustment abilities of Coach John Lilly. Roane County, second down and about 6 inches. Greathouse under center. Motion. It'll be Greathouse. He'll keep it himself. Jacob breaks free. Jacob to the 40. Cuts back. Greathouse to the 30. Down to the 20. Greathouse with a keeper, and he picks up big yardage.
Huge play for the junior quarterback, Drew. He got clogged up for a second, breaks the tackle. Huge pickup. Roane County right on the cusp of the red zone.
35 on that gain for Greathouse.
Well, the entirety of the offense and the defense moving left, and Greathouse the only one to head back to the right. 1st and 10 from the 20 of the Patriots. Here's the give, off tackle, Watson breaks through the first initial contact down to the 15. Give him 5.
Just the guys up front and the lead running backs giving opportunities.
Third offensive series for Roane County. Three in the backfield, the give, this time Clay Walker heading towards the first down mark. Walker is right at the 10. We will wait and see. Far side official pulls the chain, says first down. So the chains move, now 1st and goal from the 10.
Just a script that Roane County loves to follow. Run the ball, be physical, eat the clock up.
Three in the backfield. Starcher and Walker lead blockers. They'll give to Watson. Foot in, bounces it outside, now cuts it back, heading towards the end zone, and shakes the last defender, and pay dirt for Watson again.
I mean, what can you say besides Roane County's offense totally dominating here? Lane Watson gonna plant the foot, vision, breaking tackles, running through and into the maroon end zone. My goodness, what a senior year for this fellow.
Cottrell sets for the extra point. Low snap. On to the tee anyway. That was well done by Jacob Greathouse, and Cottrell squirts it through the low side. 3 for 3 on offense for Roane County.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Hamilton Health System, better health care, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
Roane County 3 for 3 on offense. The Route 33 faithful excited about this Roane County team at the moment, Matt White.
A little quicker possession, 5 plays, 64 yards, a minute 52 off the clock. Lane Watson, 10-yard touchdown run. Extra point kick good. Roane County 21, Independence 0.
Nelson and Rose are back deep once again. So far, Cottrell has tried to stay away from Silas Nelson, and he'll try it again. Over to Rose at the 13. Fields it on a clean hop. Rhodes into the teeth of the defense. He'll pick up good yardage. You know, just doing his job, John, which is north and south, picking up what he can, and that's a good return from the 13 to just shy of the 35.
Yeah, you're going to pick up what you can get. You're going to try to get behind that wall. Carson Casto, I was calling him Wrecking Ball. It sounds a lot better than Tater Tot.
Fourth offensive possession of the first half for Independence begins at 9:47.
You got to think here you're probably going to see a heavy dose of number 12, Silas Nelson, not been able to get going.
2 by 1, they'll motion Atkins across, and they will give it to Nelson. Not a lot of room to run. They'll pick up maybe a yard.
So Lane Watson chops down the legs as he did last week against Scott and the week before against Chapmanville. Big running backs we've seen.
One thing we do know about this Patriot offense, they are bold. They will pull some crazy stuff out.
One play. Yep. One play is all they need.
Twin receivers both sides. Empty backfield. Green looking to throw. He'll dump it deep down the field. Pressured. He has got Nelson. And Nelson is headed down the sideline. And that is just what we talked about. Lane Watson providing the coverage on Nelson, and he was trying to time up the jump and mistimed it, and Watson is injured.
Looks to be a shoulder, maybe a wrist. Lane has a shoulder situation from wrestling season.
Boy, Green saw the pocket closing in on him, but that youngster plays way more advanced than a freshman. He stuck in, took a hit, and delivered a pass that only Nelson could get. Cuthbert, legs in, that one up, and that one good. And again, the Patriot team that we know is nowhere near going away, and that's why.
Yeah, they're one play. They can take the top off of a defense, and hopefully Lane's getting just taped up. Looks to be that's what is happening right now.
So the Raider defense falters for the first time in 2 weeks. And again, just a lob pass down the field that Watson, John would normally be able to make the play. He just mistimed it.
Yeah, just mistimed it. Ball I mean, what can you say about that freshman quarterback there for the Patriots? Man, he is as advertised.
Well, Matt White, that took very little time.
Very little time, just 2 plays to go 65 yards. Took 51 seconds off the clock. Green to Nelson with a 64-yard pitch and run. Independence on the board now, 21-7. Roane County with the lead, 9:02 to go here in the second quarter.
Raiders. Who do we have back deep?
It looks like Cooper Greathouse.
I think Cooper Greathouse, Cuthbert. They have obviously seen Roane County's penchant for not being able to handle onside kicks. Greathouse will pick it up at the 15. Coop to the 25, out to about the 35, and Roane County will begin there.
Nice return by Cooper Greathouse. He didn't waste any time. He got upfield in a pretty good field position for Roane County. Lane Watson back in the game.
So we will see how Roane County handles their first set of adversity, and we'll see how the Patriots react after some momentum. Just a nice little shot in the arm after 3 straight for the Raiders. And we're down to a 2-possession ball game here with still 9 minutes remaining in the first half of play. 1st and 10 at the 35 for Roane County. Quick hitter. And there goes Clay Walker. And again, it gets on you quickly, John, and Walker picks up 7. No motion, no nothing.
Yeah, he's just old school throwback fullback. He wants to take on the contact, and he does. Big pickup for Roane County.
2nd down and 3, and another timeout called by the Patriots. We'll take it with them. Roane County leading 21-7.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Minnie Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
Lest anyone think that Independence was going to roll over, the Patriots, we have seen plenty of film. They can score, and they can score a lot, and they can score fast, and they put one on the board with just 2 plays. Now Roane County has it. 2nd down and 3 at their own 42-yard line. 4th offensive possession.
They have moves like Will at Route 33.
Independence calls their 2nd timeout on defense. Raiders looking with a double wing. They'll motion Watson across. The give to Lane. Breaks the first tackle, heads toward the 1st down mark, and just continues his tough running. Needed 3, picked up 4.
Not just tough running, but football IQ. As you watch that play develop, Drew, he knows where the 1st down marker is, so he gets low, he explodes through, and picks up the 1st down.
That carry puts Lane right at the 100-yard mark. 11 carries, 102 scores.
Again, he is ever so close to hitting the 2,000-yard mark. That would put him above 1,900 for the season. I believe 1920 something. Here comes another QB sneak. And again, trying to catch that defensive front. Not quite ready. He'll pick up just a couple.
Yeah, that time Hogan Greathouse, the offensive lineman, paved the way for Jacob Greathouse to pick up a few more yards. It's the Greathouse and Greathouse and Greathouse and Greathouse connection. A lot of great houses around here.
Only 2 or 3 of them are related. 2nd and 8 at the 48 of Roane County. No motion Watson again. Here's the scissors. Harper looking for some sort of running room. He's got it, and he'll fight forward past midfield and down to the 48 of the Patriots.
I love the jump cut by Shea, but what I really love is lowering his shoulders and moving the pile. There was many practices, Drew. We tried to tell this guy, if you get low, you're going to gain some yardage, and he's figured that out.
Still, though, a third down and about 4 yards. Actually, third down and 5. So a tough play for the Raiders. They need a full 5 on this one. Watson. I can't see him, and there he is. Watson running over defenders. Lane down the field to the 30, to the 25. I was just waiting for him to come out of there, and he did.
I'm telling you what, it's a slow-moving train, and he just keeps shucking guys off of him, breaking tackles all the way down through carnage left behind. Roane County in the red zone. Close to it.
Our faithful follower, Jason Potter, says it's the L train.
It is the L train.
Big third down carry for Watson. 1st and 10 down to the 22 of the Patriots. Quick hitter. And Walker will pick up. Let's give him 3 maybe. Just inside the 20, around the 19, about halfway to the 19.
Tough yards by number 25, senior fullback. Clock continues to tick.
And again, it is imperative that Roane County has possession more than not because of the way that the offense for the Patriots can score. If they're not on the field much, it limits the opportunities. I formation look now for Roane County on 2nd down and 7. Watson off tackle. Lane falls forward. Here he goes again. I thought he was down at the 17, and suddenly he continues, and he's down inside the 10.
The Maroon Wave, the offensive line, is going to continue to push. Look at Noah Jett and Greathouse again. Lane inside, or right at the 10-yard line for the Raiders.
Roane County with another 1st and goal. Max distance right at the 10-yard line. Raiders might need to hustle here. Greathouse breaks the huddle with 7 on the play clock. They do have timeouts to use. They won't need it. Quick hitter off tackle again. And Walker was undercut very quickly in that run. Give him 2, though. 2nd and goal from the 8.
Isaiah Conley for the defense of the Patriots. That's 5 tackles for that young man.
He was an animal last week.
Yes.
In that victory over Philip Barber. He's quite the large individual, too. 6'3", 210. Mirror image of Watson. I formation. The motion Starcher to the right. The pitch to the right. Watson following the lead, blocking. Now cuts it against the grain. That's Harper, sorry. Harper cuts it back at the 5 and squirts down to the 3. You'd think after 20 years of this and 15 years, I don't know, 12 years of watching those two, I'd know the difference.
Right.
3rd and goal now just inside the 4-yard line. Like the decision. I love the lead blocking. You get the flow of the defense moving all one way, and then you cut back against the grain. Raiders looking at an I formation once again. Harper the wing. He'll motion across to the left. Hand off. Watson into the pile of the defense trying to fight forward. He'll be stacked up, and Roane County will have a 4th and goal from the 2.
Yeah, right there. Once again, it was Conley, the first to meet him in the hole and keep him from scoring.
Decision time for Roane County. They may run this clock all the way down. They may look to hard count the defense, or they may just go for it. And we've got a whistle and officials' time. Somebody had a shoelace untied. So the Raiders have a 4th and goal.
I could never tie my shoe with gloves on.
No way.
It was always tough. I've got sausage fingers anyways.
Here is another big momentum play for both sides. Raiders will break the huddle.
Clock continues to tick down.
3 across in the backfield. Greathouse turns, gives. Watson keeps his footing, and Watson dives in. How? How? I just don't understand how. He was down at the 2, but kept his feet and dove in for the touchdown.
We've already talked about the speed from him being a track star, but the balance of a state champ wrestler. He stays low. He gets into the end zone. Lane Watson doing Lane Watson things.
A big play for the Raiders, grabbing momentum back after the very quick strike score for the Patriots. Little trouble on the last snap for the extra point. This one looks good. Cottrell, though, snaps this one to the left and misses. So the first blemish for Roane County in the kicking game comes on the extra point. But still, you put 6 on the board on a 4th and 2, and Lane Watson is the one to do it by keeping his balance, putting his hand down to keep his knees off, and then diving in. Matt White, great offensive series once again.
Yeah, tremendous touchdown there by Lane. It was an 11-play drive, 65 yards, took 6 minutes and 48 seconds off the clock. Watson, the 2-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick, no good. Roane County extends the lead 27-7 now, a 20-point lead for the Raiders with 2:14 to go here in the second quarter. Like you said, Drew, don't fall asleep on defense because this Patriots team very explosive.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 14 seconds is an eternity for the Patriot offense. Heck, they could put 3 scores on the board in that much time. And the Raiders, let's just say this, guys, they don't want to get into a scoring battle.
Do not know.
With the Patriots. Cottrell sets it on to the tee. Rose and Nelson back deep. It's been Rose all previous 3 times. We'll see where Cottrell chooses to go this time. Squibber taken by an up man, dropped by the up man. It's on the ground and then grabbed in the fetal position by that youngster. Well played.
Yeah, he wanted to get a hold of that thing quickly. Quick shout out, Joanne Camp. Thank you for watching and listening to Raider football all season. We appreciate everyone out there that does.
So the question becomes, how do you slow down this machine that can be on offense for the Patriots? 1st and 10 at the 30. They scored in just 2 plays on their last possession. They'll split 3 wide to the left, single to the right. Green alone in the gun. 3-step drop, pump fakes. He's got pressure, dumps it deep down the field again, and up with it and dropping it is Greathouse. He had a pick, but he did the job, number 1, which is what, John?
Yeah.
Knock it down.
Knock the ball down. Do not let anybody tip that to get it in the air once again. You know, Jacob Greathouse has done that all season. He's played center field so well. He had a few steps. The receiver had a few steps on him, but great closing that, going up in high point and knocking it down.
I am incredibly impressed with Green's toughness. He is standing in the pocket and taking shots as he is releasing it. 3 wide to the near side. Watch out for the slot. There he is. That is Nelson, and the throw is airmailed.
Was a forward pass over the hands of Silas Nelson.
That's just that little slot screen, again, that we have seen them run a good bit to Nelson. I don't know if Green felt some pressure or just hit it a little high. It is very difficult in this kind of weather to pass the ball efficiently. 3rd down and 10 from the 30. 3 wide once again to the left. Green alone in the backfield. Roane County needs some pressure. Green, he is pressured. There's a flag that comes in. Green dumps it down the field and over the target, Linksweiler. We do have a penalty in the backfield. Linksweiler is down for a second as Harper, when the ball came in, just shoving Linksweiler to try to deflect it out of his hands. Well, a good sign for Roane County. They're looking at the Raiders sideline. The Raiders will decline the penalty. It's 4th down and 10.
Great play that time by Shea Harper of being where he needed to be, and the ball overthrown just a tad bit. Brody Proctor, number 5 for the Raiders, close with an interception.
He was kind of playing the secondary role and almost grabbed that thing.
Yeah.
So Cuthbert, who has had some struggles, getting ready to punt again at his own 17. Rugby style, that one he got a hold of, no doubt about it. Takes a big bounce, too, for Independence inside the 30, and Cuthbert will flip the field down to the 25. We knew he's a good kicker, and he's a good punter. Normally, he just hadn't gotten a couple of good ones off there, but a very strong punt. That will flip the field. Roane County has just 1 minute, 45 seconds remaining in the half. They will get the opening possession of the second half. I'm getting used to saying that. 3rd straight playoff game, Roane County losing the toss at the opening of the game.
Yeah, it's so weird for us because we're so used to Roane County receiving at the beginning of the game.
So we will see how bold Coach Burdett decides to be. Maybe if you're at the 45 or the 50, you get a little bit bolder. Double wing, double tight look. Quick hitter. Walker carrying defenders with him out to the 30. And one thing you see Clay doing is just grabbing it with 2 hands and holding on for dear life, knowing that the Patriots like to punch it out.
And they were trying to rip at that football. Just a throwback player is Clay Walker.
5 on the carry for Clay Walker. Now the give to Watson. Lane looking for some running room, squirts through for 4, just shy of the 1st down mark at the 35, as the clock will roll inside of a minute.
Caden Bradbury with the stop wraps up Lane Watson's legs.
Of major importance here is to get this 1st down, John. Don't want to risk having to punt it or anything like that, as the clock is very low right now. Roane County gets the 1st down. They can run out the 1st half clock and head to the locker room. Greathouse turns and gives. And you give to your big fullback in Clay Walker when you need a yard. He'll pick up 5 more. That will move the chains, and Roane County, I imagine, will be content.
Cole Laxton on the stop for the Patriots. You hear the jugs with the coins. Coach Burdett says, let's go to the locker room, guys. Let's talk about it.
Well, a solid 1st half of play for Roane County as they lead 27-7 in the Class AA semifinals. We will break away for our sponsors. When we return, we'll recap the 1st half, have your statistics, and check some scores. Well, there's probably only 3 other ones around the state right now in the semifinals, but we'll check all of those after these messages. You're watching the 2024 WVSSAC High School State Football Playoffs, brought to you by Toyota.
Adventure takes you here, but much of it starts right here in West Virginia, where Toyota has lived alongside hardworking West Virginians for over 25 years, investing over $2 billion in the Buffalo manufacturing plant and bringing in over 2,000 jobs. And that helps fuel the local economy. Thanks for making Toyota the #1 selling brand in West Virginia. See your dealer and start your adventure today. Toyota, let's go places.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Old Fences Realty, we are marketing superstars. Anyone who knows me, Mike Greenlee, knows that I'm marketing 24/7. From the Jeeps I drive, the incredible internet site, heck right down to the clothes on my back, I'm marketing my listing. My logo is everywhere you look. Is that a coincidence? I think not. I've definitely made my mark on the world in farms, but don't forget, we're awesome at homes too. With increases in interest rates on homes, you need someone with the marketing tools to get it sold quickly. Call me, Mike Greenlee, broker for Old Fences Realty, and I will turn my professional team loose on selling your real estate right away.
Want to look good and feel good? Then stop by and see John Penna at Penna's Barbershop in Spencer on Main Street. Want a guaranteed spot? You can set up an appointment, but if time is not an option, walk-ins are always welcome. Traditional haircuts, no problem. Tapers, high and tight, flat tops, and beard trims. Or if you're looking for something new, he can do that too. Custom designs, burst fades, and mullets. That's right, West Virginia Waterfall, keeping you styling and profiling. Penna's Barbershop has been a proud supporter of Roane County and Raider athletics since 2009. Penna's Barbershop on Main Street in Spencer. Stop in, call, or text at 304-531-4218. The Spencer Pizza Hut is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Fan of the Week each Friday of the Raider football season. Stop in and see us at 509 Ripley Road, fill out an entry form, and drop it in the box at the front counter for your chance to win a free, large, one-topping pizza. Stop by the Spencer Pizza Hut for all of your favorites. Original pan, original stuffed crust, hand-tossed or thin and crispy pizzas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, wings, oven-baked pasta, desserts, and more. Open 7 days a week, dine in or carry out. Call us at 304-927-4619 or order online at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Your bank shouldn't make you feel like you're on an assembly line. It's about you, your family, your future. That's why you're gonna feel good about Polka Valley Bank, because people have been feeling good about us for over 100 years. Bottom line, we have all the services of a big bank, but we're local. At Polka Valley Bank, our decision-making is local. Our people get to know you and call you by name. It's a relationship with a bank that you can feel good about. See us online at polkavalleybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
My name is Dr. Musa Dajani, and I'm a family medicine physician at Roane General Hospital. It's my goal to provide patients with personal medical plans that will help them live healthier lives. As your doctor, I can help you manage chronic health conditions, facilitate preventive screenings, care for you when you're sick, and so much more. I'm currently accepting patients of all ages. My office is located at Roane General Medical Clinic, and I welcome your call at 304-927-6822 for an appointment today.
Ridgetop Rentals, located at 3502 Clay Road in Spencer, West Virginia, is the place to go for all your equipment needs. We have tractors, dozers, backhoes, excavators, termites, air compressors, straw blowers, generators, jackhammers, torpedo heaters, and much more. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. You can check us out on the web at ridgetoprentals.machinerytrader.com. Follow us on Facebook at Ridgetop Rentals LLC, or you can call us today at 304-908-2004 or 304-927-1418. Ridgetop Rentals is a proud supporter of all Roane County athletics. Let's go Raiders!
Are you compassionate, empathetic, and ready to make a difference? Join Roane Jackson Technical Center's Practical Nursing Program today. In just 12 months, you'll gain hands-on experience in community-partnered clinical settings combined with essential classroom theory. Become a licensed practical nurse and embark on a rewarding career where you truly care for others. Classes begin in January, so don't wait. Visit rjtcwv.com to learn more and enroll today. Your journey to making a difference starts here.
Need some extra space? Roane Self-Storage in Spencer has you covered. Whether you're decluttering your home, moving, or storing seasonal items, we have a variety of unit sizes to meet your needs. And guess what? Brand new units are coming this fall. So if you've been putting off that storage project, now is the perfect time to get started. Roane Self-Storage is a proud supporter of the Roane Raiders. For more information or to reserve your unit today, please call us at 304-421-3091 or visit our website at www.roaneselfstorage.com. That's Roane Self-Storage for all your storage needs, conveniently located in Spencer. Go Raiders!
Good morning, listeners. Are you in need of top-notch contracting services? Look no further than Start to Finish Construction, your one-stop solution for all your construction and renovation needs. The founders of S2F have over 50 years combined experience and a stellar reputation. We handle everything with precision and excellence from the ground up, start to finish. Start to Finish is also a certified licensed Generac generator dealer and soon maintenance and service provider. But wait, there's more. Start to Finish is thrilled to announce the addition of our brand new electrical branch led by highly skilled master electrician Justin Farrell. With Justin's expertise and commitment to quality, you can rest assured that your electrical projects are in the best hands. Whether you're planning a major renovation or just need a quick fix, Start to Finish Construction, now with expert electrical services, is ready to exceed your expectations. Call us today at 304-532-6655 or email us at s2fconstruction@yahoo.com and experience the difference from start to finish.
Start to Finish Construction, LLC, Stephen Misty Kinder owners, West Virginia license number 059210.
We welcome you back to County Stadium at the half of the Class AA semifinal matchup between Roane County, the 2 seed, the number 3 seed Independence. On the opposite side of the bracket, it is number 1 Frankfort and number 4 Williamstown going at it. We'll talk about some of the scores that are taking place tonight. Just 4 games on the docket tonight. There are 4 semifinals tomorrow on Saturday. So a big opportunity here for Roane County and Independence to be kind of top of the tickets. Roane County started off this ball game very, very well, and they kept up the momentum here in the first half. Roane County caused a 3-and-out deep in the territory of Independence on the opening possession. A snap hook on the first punt of the ball game for Cuthbert, and Roane County got the ball at the 40 of Independence on the first series. The Raiders wasted very little time. Although they took time off the clock, they scored on their first offensive series to make it 7-0. The defense held throughout the first quarter. Roane County, meanwhile, was 3 for their first 3 on offense, and they just milked the clock. They did what they did last week to Scott. They controlled the clock, they controlled the line of scrimmage, and they scored 3 straight times. It was 21-0. Roane County before the first score put on the board by Independence. And again, what they did was they showed us what we already knew, their capabilities to go deep, to score quickly. It was 2 plays is all it was, where the freshman quarterback, Brock Green, held in the pocket, took a shot, threw it deep down the left sideline to his running back, Nelson, who broke free for the big score. At that point, you're looking at 21-7. Roane County wasted 0 time, got them right back on the board with a long, sustained drive to basically finish off the first half of play. They punched it in, missed their first extra point, but put 27 on the board. They held. They took the ball back with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first half, John, and they just ran out the first half clock knowing that they will have possession to begin the second half. Overall, John, I could not have pictured a better start to this ball game for Roane County. Having said that, there are no laurels being rested on right now in the Roane County locker room because Independence is really, really good in the second half of games.
Yeah, they're great at halftime adjustments. Coach Lilly over there, tremendous program that they have there at Coal City. But Roane County, though, dominating the line of scrimmage there in the first half, and that was a huge difference in the first half because they were able to control the clock, time of possession, And when you control the clock and it's just 3 yards, 5 yards, 7 yards, and then you break a big one, it really breaks the spirit of the defense. And it's tough because your defense is on the field so much with the time of possession. But we saw what happened there when Green connected with Silas Nelson. One play was all it took, and you had Lane Watson guarding you. And Green just put the ball on the money to Nelson, and then Nelson did the rest of the work. So you're right. Roane County has to be focused and come back out and play their brand of football, because I know that Independence will end up fixing some things. I coached in a game against these guys with Judah Price and Atticus Goodson, and they adjusted. We had a really good first half, but Independence came out on top of that game. I expect for the coaching staff of the Patriots to be drawing some things up right now.
That's the one thing that is so difficult about playing a team like Independence. You just can't rest at all. It doesn't matter if you're up by 3 or 4 scores. They'll never let you rest because of the ability they have to strike quick and strike a lot. They use momentum as a weapon, too, because if they get going and they get some momentum taken back from you, they are going to utilize it, and it's going to be difficult to slow down the train. So the deal is you try to halt the train from even getting on the tracks, and that's what Roane County did relatively well in the first half of play. Again, a whole other half to go for Roane County and for Independence. 27-7 is your halftime score. It is time for us now to take a look at our halftime statistics, brought to you each ball game by Joel Baker, attorney at law, or law office, I should say. Joel Baker, when the numbers matter, make sure you contact Joel Baker. Matt White.
Now, Roane County, as per usual, the numbers were on the ground and in the time of possession. 249 yards for Roane County rushing held this very potent Independence team to just 93 total, and that was on 2 catches by Nelson, was the majority of that for 103 through the air. 10 first downs for Roane County to Indy's 1. The biggest thing for me, though, is that time of possession. You don't see it on the screen. 18.5 minutes for Roane County to 5.5 for Independence. But like you said, they don't need much time when they can make big plays. But Roane County, a lot of big plays in that first half. Lane Watson with 16 carries, 143 yards, 3 scores. Jacob Greathouse with 3 carries for 38 and a touchdown. Shea Harper with 8 carries for 36, and Clay Walker with 8 carries for 32. No passing attempts even in that first half. 10 first downs, just 1 penalty for 5 yards, no turnovers in the 18.5-minute time of possession. 249 on the ground. That's all of Roane County's offense. Defensively, not a lot of tackles because there was not a lot of plays run and a lot of passing, a lot of incompletions. So Carson Casto and Lane Watson and Colton Starcher, the 3 leading tacklers, with 2 apiece for the Raiders. 1 apiece for Fisher Boyd, Noah Jett, Tyson Freeland, Shea Harper, and Garrett Brabham. Independence Patriots in the first half. Silas Nelson on the ground, 5 carries for 3 yards. And Green with 1 carry for a loss of 13 on that bad snap. Green was 2 of 10 through the air, 103 yards and a touchdown, and both of those going to Nelson. 1 first down in the half, no penalties and no turnovers for the Patriots. Negative 10 yards on the ground and 103 through the air, so that's 93 yards of total offense for the Patriots. On defense, they were led by Isaiah Conley with 6 tackles. He had Cole Laxton, Miles Greenway with 4 apiece, and then Landon Phelan with 3 tackles. 2 for Dalton Atkins, 2 for Landon Riddle, and 2 for Caden Bradbury. So add it all up, you've got Roane County with the lead, 27-7. So we're inching closer to second half action. Roane County will receive the ball, but like you said, always be wary of what Independence can do on offense.
Always be wary about what they're going to come out with on a kickoff even. Roane County put Cooper Greathouse back deep on the 1 kickoff that they had. And you think that with Cuthbert's ability to place the football, you may want to have 2 guys back there just in case he goes right or left and wants to hustle that one. So, again, a lot of stuff to think about for both teams at the half. Roane County and Independence in their respective lockers getting the adjustments made and getting set to come out here in the Class AA semifinals. We will break away once again. When we return, we'll check the other 3 scores in the other 3 semifinals of the 4 that we have today in classes Quad A, AAA, AA, and Single A. You're watching live stream coverage of the 2024 West Virginia High School State Football Playoffs, brought to you by Toyota.
Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines. Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980.
It's cold outside. Better check that propane tank. Star Weld behind Spencer Middle School will fill your tank when you bring it in. Star Weld also checks your tank for safety to see if it's damaged or dangerous in any way. Don't trade for someone else's grungy tank. We fill yours. Safety 7 days a week and service. Shop Star Weld for propane, welding gases, and supplies. Let Star Weld fire you up. Behind Spencer Middle School, dial 927-2520 or stop today.
When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia. To expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley from Ashley Insurance. Let's talk life insurance. It's not just about numbers, it's about peace of mind. Picture this. Would your family be able to continue on financially if you weren't there? Life insurance can be the answer, and our team is ready to help you. We've got affordable coverage and expert guidance because your peace of mind is our priority. So don't wait for the unexpected. Call Ashley Insurance at 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backward Ramblings. Need a pick-me-up? We've got you covered. We're your local caffeine dealer, serving up fresh coffee and handcrafted energy drinks. From that perfect morning brew to an afternoon energy boost, we've got what you need to power through your day. Don't forget to add a muffin or a pastry. Swing by Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for your daily dose of energy. Find us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. Fill your day with us. Coffee, energy drinks, and everything in between. We've got the boost you're looking for. Backward Ramblings, your local caffeine dealer. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board DePuy Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board DePuy Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board DePuy guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board DePuy Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
We welcome you back inside the press box as we get set for second half action. The 2024 WVSSAC High School State Football Playoffs brought to you by Toyota. Well, Roane County doing good things here at the moment. And again, very interesting, a lot of Saturday contests in Class Quad A through Class Single A. In fact, of the 8 games, 4 are tonight and 4 more are tomorrow. But of the games that we know of, I don't know if Matt White is ready yet. We'll see if he is close. He is trying to get out of the way so the coaching staff can actually get up in here. The good thing is we've got 3 minutes on the clock, well, 2 now, and there are only 4 total games, so we only have 3 others to think about. Matt, did I give you enough time? Did I wax poetic long enough for you to get your breath at least?
Well, I was afraid I was going to get waxed by Jared coming through the door. Nobody wants that. The other big one right now, Frankfort and Williamstown. Frankfort 42-0 at the half.
Flexing muscle are the Falcons.
In single A, you have Cameron Dragons up 22-0 on Tug Valley. That one's in the third quarter. And then you got Hoover and Princeton, the 1-4 matchup in AAA. Hoover up 14-0 at the half. That's pretty much it.
Well, that was one of the matchups, Matt, that I think a lot of people looked at and said Herbert Hoover is a very dangerous 4 seed in that matchup. Princeton, although they've got talent all over the field, so do the Huskies. And so maybe that 4 seed a little misleading. And so right now the Huskies with the lead at the half. But
yeah, Princeton, they have big play potential as well.
Yeah.
Saw some of their film. Those guys, they can return kicks like crazy. So that one's certainly not over. But obviously, though, the most important score of the night for us is the 27-7 lead for Roane County here at the half.
A couple of the captains meeting out at midfield. Roane County will have, again, possession to begin the second half. And ever the worrier that I am, John, Cuthbert is an incredible kicker, which means he can place the football basically where he wants to on kickoffs. Be careful in a game like this and in momentum-shifting times, and the way that Independence is so aggressive, I would not be shocked at anything here on this kickoff even.
Yeah, you've got to be on top of your game every single play here. Independence right now down by 20. They have to find something that's going to get them back into the ball game, and why not start here with the opening kickoff?
So the Raider kick return team out on the field. They will send Cooper Greathouse back deep once again. Again, Cuthbert, just a sophomore, very, very good. Now, Roane County is lined up as if there's going to be an onside kick. If I'm Greathouse, I would back up a bit here because Cuthbert, he may kick it all the way to the right, all the way to the left, and if you're Greathouse, you better get to it quickly. Cuthbert, here's a squibber to the near side. That's what I feared. Greathouse is just going to let it roll out of bounds. What a decision by the Hetty Jr., feeling the pressure coming down on him, and sees the way it rolls. That's a baseball play.
I was going to say the same thing. That's a baseball play. You watch that thing roll foul. Nice job by the junior quarterback.
So Roane County will have it at the 35, but again, you saw Cuthbert. He intentionally snap hooked that squibber to keep it away from Greathouse, the back man. So Roane County will start the second half at their own 35. And now we will get to see the real chess match between both of these sides.
They're bringing some big boys in the middle for Independence now.
That nose guard is a lad. Number 72, Jarius Workman. That's what it says.
He's number 70.
That's 70, okay. Here's the misdirection on the scissors carry. Harper, nifty jitterbugging all the way out to the 43 or 42. So 70, the freshman Carson Jones, 6'2", 290.
Yeah, Riddle and Laxton for the Patriots defense makes the stop, but not after a big gain by the senior running back, number 31.
Went over 1,000 yards for his senior season in that victory last week against the Skyhawks. 7 on the carry, 2nd down and 3 at the 42. Patriots, not mincing words, loading the box with 10. Roane County still busts through. Clay Walker carrying defenders with him over the midfield stripe and down to the 48.
Clay Walker finds the opening and then clears the way. You're going to see Adkins here, number 4, finally gets low enough to make the stop, but a first down for the Raider offense.
First down and 10 inside Patriot territory. Raiders for the first time will spread a receiver out. It's Harper. Greathouse turns and gives. Watson navigating, pushing, fighting down to the 40-yard line. And you see Richard Greathouse out there just making a lot of room for his runner.
That's right, close to a first down there, and that's all because the offensive line. They continue to move that defensive front. You're going to see 70 of the Patriots going to check out now.
A gain of 8 on the first down carry from Watson, 2nd and 2. The nose of the football just outside on the 40 of the Patriots. Three in the backfield, it'll be the third man. Nope, it won't be the third man. They fooled me on that one. Sorry, Katie, hope you didn't miss that one. Quick hitter for Clay Walker.
Clay Walker that time with some help from Tyson Freeland, 58, the offensive lineman. Roll the clock as well as the chains moving.
Clifton Linksweiler got up just a little bit lame. He's going to check out of the ball game.
He's been dinged up, since that pass play.
He's taken a couple of shots on receiving attempts. 1st and 10 inside the 35 at the 33 for Roane County. They'll motion Harper. Give him on the sweep. Shea cutting it up. Not a lot of room. He'll maybe pick up a yard.
Miles Greenway, the linebacker for the Patriots, makes the tackle. That thing was stretched out a little too far. Shea did try to get his foot in the ground and get upfield, but a nice pursuit tackle by the Patriot defense.
Again, this is a defense that's just like Roane County. They can move laterally just as quickly as they can up and down the field. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 33 of the Patriots. Here comes the pitch to Watson. Lane, shoulders down inside the 30 to about the 28. And it'll be 3rd down and mid-range.
Now, that time it was just an option for Lane. Do you want to go outside or go inside? I think he did the right thing by trying to pick up as much yardage as he possibly could.
Chose a little contact there. It'll be 3rd and a short 5 inside the 30 of the Patriots at the 28-yard line. Greathouse turns and gives. Watson. He'll be short. He'll get to the 26, and it'll be another 4th down and 4th and about 3 yards for Roane County.
Landon Riddle with the stop.
It's buckle down time on both sides. Patriots would love a stop to begin the second half. Roane County would love to continue this drive. 3 across in the backfield. Hard counts, and the entire front line of the Patriots jump off sides.
You can see some frustration now by the guys at the linebacker and the secondary coming down. That hard count has gotten a lot of teams move the chains. First down, Raiders.
Raider faithful with the milk jugs, making some noise, and that was a big play for Roane County. They can take a breath and reset with new set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Raiders staying methodical. We're already down to the 7-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Raiders with the double wing, double tight look. It'll be Walker, and Walker, somebody got low on the legs, and Walker will pick up maybe 2 inside the 20.
Yeah, that was Landon Riddle, linebacker. It's going to be his 6th tackle of the game, and you said it, Drew. You got to get low when you're trying to tackle Clay Walker.
Gain of 2, 2nd 8, and a referee's whistle again, telling them to reset the play clock down to 25, and they'll run it. Jacob Greathouse, the signal caller for the last 3 years. Under center, he will go once again. They'll spread Watson now wide out to the left. Quick hitter. Walker chooses the correct path. Clay Walker
blocking,
fighting forward, getting some help from his friends, the offensive line, and they will pick up a 1st down.
Colton Elliott, 55, the center, out there setting some blocks, as well as Tyson Freeland. Just movement, and 1st and goal for the Raiders.
Just inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Raiders right now winning the fight up front. Do they have 9 more yards in them on the drive? Off tackle, there goes Clay Walker! Upended at the goal line, and he's in anyway.
Touchdown for the skid steer. You watch that play. He is very quick to get to the end zone. Nice job. The senior into the end zone for another touchdown.
Well, he runs so hard when it's his turn. And his excitement, more than scoring touchdowns or even carrying the ball, is his lead blocking.
Yeah.
But boy, it's nice when that young man gets it into the end zone. Raiders going to go for 2 after missing on the last extra point. Greathouse fakes the give, rolls near side, pressured, breaks the pressure, fires it into the deep corner of the end zone. What a catch by Colton Starcher.
What a play by the junior quarterback. He's going to roll out. He has some pressure, and you're going to watch. He steps up, keeps his eyes downfield, goes up, throws the ball. Colton Starcher high points the football. Feet down in the end zone. Roane County 2-point conversion, 35-7.
We often sleep on Jacob Greathouse because of Roane County being such a run-heavy team. We say it all the time that he is perfectly capable, and what he does is gets out of the pocket.
Yes.
His scrambling abilities have been so good for the last 3 years, but to keep your eyes downfield, to keep your shoulders square, to deliver where only Colton Starcher could have gotten it, that's pretty impressive. Matt White, another great drive to begin the second half.
Almost a mirror image of Roane County's last scoring drive. 11 plays, 65 yards, 6:28 off the clock. Clay Walker with a 9-yard touchdown run. Greathouse, like you said, beautiful throw there to Colton Starcher. Great concentration in the back of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Roane County up 35-7 now on the Patriots. 5:32 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
The Route 33 Steakhouse is sizzling. The faithful enjoying this performance. Back deep once again. Rose and Nelson. Cottrell, another squibber over towards Rose. Picks it up at the 20. Heading over towards the sideline of the Patriots. He'll be slung out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line.
Brody Proctor in there on the tackle for the Raiders, the sophomore. He's a 2-year starter, Drew. Started as a freshman and as well this season.
Roane County's kick coverage units has been a quiet, really nice group. They just continue to make big plays. But onto the field comes once again an extremely dangerous offense. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Their first offensive possession of the second half begins at 5:26. Green going to turn and give. Looking for Nelson. Stacked up after a couple of yards and shoved backwards.
Clay Walker says, nuh-uh. I'm going to take you down before things get started. Great job by the senior linebacker. Roane County's defense really playing well.
3 on the first down carry for Nelson, 2nd and 7. Ball resting on the far side hash at the 42 of the Patriots. Some personnel exchanging as the Patriots will break the huddle. They'll balance it out, twins to both sides. Green gonna roll to the near side, pressured, gets rid of it, down the field, what a play defensively. Closing in on it. Well, it wasn't a pick six this time, but Cooper Greathouse closed in on that pass to Atkins on the corner.
I mean, the speed off the break, plays the ball perfect, Drew, knocks it out. What a play, again, by the junior. Man, you can't say enough about how he has matured this season.
Backside pressure by the muscle hamster himself, Garrett Brabham. 3rd down and 7 for the Patriot offense. They will spread it out again, 3 wide to the left. Snap back, Green, 5 steps. He's got pressure. He'll chuck it deep down the field again. Has got his target. And another one from Greathouse. Cooper Greathouse, by all intents and purposes, was beat on the play, but the pressure forced Green to deliver it higher than he wanted to, John.
Unbelievable.
And it sailed. And watch Greathouse closing in. And at the last second, a touchdown-saving play.
Just keeps his eyes on the football the whole entire time, hand out and deflects it.
Cuthberts will punt it away. Here's a low-line driver. Watson thought about it for a second, instead chooses to stay away, and it will land and be down at the 23-yard line. 2 massive defensive plays by Cooper Greathouse.
Wow. You can't say enough about 24. You see the coaching staff just giving the young man love. He deserves every bit of it.
And then they're going to pull him aside and say, don't get beat deep.
Hey, listen, great play.
4:23 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Raiders will take over at their own 23, second offensive series of the second half. They'll go back to the double wing. They'll motion Watson across. Here's the misdirection. Harper looking for some running room. He'll get what he can, maybe 3. Depends on the spot. Far side official has him outside the 25 to 26, so 3 for Shea Harper.
It looks like Linksweiler with the stop. He is still having some issues with something, an injury.
He's battling, working hard. And if you've got an injury and it's cold out, you know how that feels.
Oh, no good, no fun.
2nd down and 7 for Roane County. Greathouse will go under center as per usual. Here's Watson off of the motion. Lane cuts it back. Here goes Watson. There is Lane. Will he outrun everybody? He will.
Track speed, baby.
Watson against the grain again, and Roane County hits on a fast one.
I'm telling you what, Drew. He is playing at a different level tonight. He is looking for cutbacks. He's taking on blocks. He's taking on tackles. And he's taking another one to the end zone. Roane County, monster play.
The Raiders, after the successful 2-point conversion, We'll go back to the extra point attempts. Greathouse, the holder. Cottrell gives him the thumbs up. He is ready. Snap back, hold down, kick up, good. Roane County leading 42-7. Break the take, we'll be back.
Adventure takes you here, but much of it starts right here in West Virginia, where Toyota has lived alongside hardworking West Virginians for over 25 years, investing over $2 billion in the Buffalo manufacturing plant and bringing in over 2,000 jobs. And that helps fuel the local economy. Thanks for making Toyota the #1 selling brand in West Virginia. See your dealer and start your adventure today. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, the Route 33 faithful have got to be loving this performance by the Roane County Raiders. The one thing, Matt, you could say is didn't take enough time off the clock for the Raiders score.
Well, that'd be my only gripe. Just 2 plays, 77 yards, 55 seconds off the clock. Lane Watson, 74-yard touchdown run. Over 2 Gs for the year.
Whoa.
Extra point kick. Good.
Sorry.
42-7 now. Roane County on top with 3:28 to go here in the third.
Rose and Nelson. It has been straight Brady Rose throughout. Cottrell has stayed away from Nelson. Here's another squibber. And another great play by that up defender. Who is that?
That's number 10,
play
freshman
baseball as well.
Jacob Grimmett.
Yeah, Jacob Grimmett.
5'5", 123-pounder.
Slid in, fielded that one very nicely. 3:27 remaining in the third quarter, as the Patriots will see just their second offensive series now. Raiders took 6.5 off the clock on the first series, scored rather quickly in the second. Three wide, out to the left, single receiver to the right. They'll motion Atkins, now send him back on the wheel route. Atkins looking for room to run, shakes off the first defender, but wave after wave.
That play, that time, set up. Brody Proctor came off of his man because Coop had to come across in motion. Great play by the freshman, or excuse me, the sophomore to slow that up. Cooper Greathouse gets there, and Shea Harper finishes that off.
Actually, a loss of a yard on the wheel route, 2nd down and 11. Patriots break the huddle. They'll send 3 wide to the wide side of the field. That's the right. Green turns, hands off, nowhere to go. Raiders are feeling it right now. Clay Walker stuffing the run of Nelson.
Clay Walker flexing on him. Just this defense, Drew, has been tremendous the entire season. So impressed, especially here this evening in the semifinal game.
Well, the defense, as we were adding it up, has given up 14 touchdowns all season. 7 of those touchdowns came in the Clay County game.
Right.
Another wardrobe malfunction on the field. Ruthless. Our fans are like, okay, try to tie your shoe with gloves in 10-degree weather.
Yeah, I can barely tie my shoe right now. I do it one time and slide my foot in the rest of the time.
I tie my shoes, I got to come up for air a couple times.
I'm with you. That's why I'm starting to go with slip-ons. Velcro.
Skechers.
3rd down and about 13 for the offense. They're going to spread it again. Green, ever dangerous, dumps it over the middle. There's Linksweiler, missed on the catch. Wow, Shea Harper. I thought Linksweiler had it, John. At the last second, Shea comes in and strips it.
You're going to watch 31, the senior, break on the ball. The ball was there, and oh my goodness, he almost had a chance to pick that off himself.
A second straight 3 and out here in the second half, caused by the defense of the Raiders. It'll be a punt from his own 11 for Cuthbert. Watson, Harper, standing at their 45. Straightaway punt, this one angled near side. That one will take a good bounce. Two players collide, and they're both okay. Proctor ran into, and I don't think either of them were looking, ran into Cole Laxton. And the ball will land and be down at the 43. So the Raiders in firm control of this Class AA semifinal matchup. Their first trip to the semifinals, and on the horizon would be the first ever trip to a state championship matchup. A lot of work still to be done. 2:36 left in the third. Herbert Hoover, by the way, leading 21-6 over Princeton. Last we heard, of course, Frankfort, they've been dominant all year. A big lead over Williamstown. Opening handoff. Straight forward goes Clay Walker. He'll pick up 3, maybe 4. They'll give him 3. Out to the 46.
Riddle again for the Patriots with the stop. Roane County now controlling the clock, picking up yardage.
In the battle of styles at the moment we talked about, the Raiders are winning with their methodical offense all from the ground, and they have really limited green through the air. They've had to do it with some very big plays, though. They'll motion Watson behind. He'll come in and take it off tackle. There goes Lane again across midfield near the first down mark. He'll have it, and the clock will continue to churn here late in the third.
Conley for the Patriots holds on, but Lane Watson able to pick up the first down. How many yards for Lane tonight?
240.
Wow.
On 21 carries.
That's called chunk yards.
Raiders staying methodical. Greathouse will enter the huddle with 13 on the play clock. Raiders break with 8. Here's the scissors misdirection. There's Harper again. Shea, shoulder in, picks up good yards on first down. Give him 4 on the carry inside the 45 down to the 42.
Talked about it last week. Coach Hardman always told us, hey, you pick up 3 yards every carry, we're going to move the chains. Roane County doing just that.
Well, the call is knee down at the 43. Apologize, Matt White. You probably already had it, a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to you anymore.
Probably a good idea, buddy.
Love you, Drew.
This could be the final play of the third quarter for Roane County's offense. No motion, Harper. That's a quick hitter up the middle for Jacob Greathouse on the QB sneak on Goose. Down to the 40-yard line. That has been effective tonight for Roane County. And that is the final play of the third quarter. The Raiders fired up with good purpose. They lead 42-7 with 1 quarter remaining.
This dental health message comes to you courtesy of Branna Dental, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. While brushing your teeth twice a day is a great habit and highly recommended by dental health professionals, there are areas between your teeth the toothbrush simply can't clean. A sticky layer of bacteria called plaque accumulates there and can lead to bad breath, cavities, and gingivitis. Flossing is recommended once a day at bedtime for greatest benefit. Ask your dental team for flossing instructions and product recommendations at your next dental checkup. Call Branna Dental at 304-927-2775 for your family's dental care needs. That's 304-927-2775.
We welcome you back to County Stadium. Those of you out in Route 33 land having a good old time watching this Roane County team perform well. Again, we are a Roane County broadcast crew. If you're an Independence fan, we appreciate you joining us as well. We are also streaming on West Virginia Metro News.
Quick shout out right now to our good buddy Jake Nichols. Cox and Sons supporting Roane County from Fairmont, West Virginia, sending me pictures, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and hopefully Roane County finishes this thing off, and we're heading to Charleston.
A 3rd down and 3 for the Raider offense, just inside the Patriot 40 at the 39-yard line. They're going to motion Watson out of the backfield, quick hitter still, and that's a 1st down for Clay Walker. And the Raiders just continue to own the front line. We said, and we've said it every single game, Roane County's offense moves as the front 5 and the lead blockers move. The Hogs, it must have been that dinner they had at Route 33
Right.
Steakhouse Wednesday night.
Now you're going to see
Raiders are going to substitute in some second-unit guys. Watson.
These 3 senior running backs.
And Walker are headed out of the ball game for a second. Turn and give. That's Brabham. Garrett Brabham, coming into this season, as Coach Burdett mentioned himself, was a bit of an enigma. You knew you had to find a place to put him on the field. You never thought it would be defensive end. And then, due to an injury in the 3rd game of the season at Clay County, they said put him in there. And guess what? The rest is history.
Well, you lost Coben Cottrell, and then you lost Bradley Mace. And Mace
Two of your defensive ends.
your 2 defensive ends. And he's able to come in and
somebody door dashing here. There's Javon Letourneau. Letourneau, the freshman, squirked through inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give Javon Letourneau about 5 yards on the carry. Who in the world door dashed here to the high school press box?
I don't know, but all kinds of crazy stuff.
It is.
Kelly don't remember me. Kelly Justice.
3rd down. I'm just beside myself. You see everything. We've got a door dash here to the press box. That is a first. 3rd down and 3 for the Roane County Raider offense. Again, you've got second-unit guys in there right now. Evan Greathouse motions behind. It'll be Brabham trying to work toward the 1st down line. He'll get just a yard, and it'll be 4th down and 2. Coach Jim Hamrick up here in the booth with us. We do appreciate his support of this Roane County team.
Love you, buddy.
I'm going to talk about something that he very sneakily dropped off to me right midway through the 1st round matchup against Chapmanville. I'll get it out here in a minute. We'll talk. 4th down and 2 for Roane County at the 28 of the Patriots. They'll motion Letourneau and give it to Javon. He's got the 1st down. No. Thought he did. It'll depend on the spot, but I believe he's probably short.
Yeah, he's going to be just a tad bit short, but the freshman coming in and getting some carries and a huge game. What a boost of confidence for this young man. So now looks like Independence will take over on offense.
So, John, 8:32 left in the game. We were checking to be sure. Now, there is a rule during the regular season of 35 points in the 4th quarter running clock. I wasn't sure that that was still something that was in effect in the postseason, but according to the guys in the middle, then it is. So we do have a running clock here, and that means this 4th quarter is going to go very quickly. And man, oh man, did you ever think it possible? Jared Greathouse out of the booth early, and that's a great sign. Followed by Shadrach Greathouse. Talk about a great addition to the program, great addition to the coaching staff. He knows a lot about the game of football, and he's a young man on the staff for Roane County as Adkins takes the handoff, picks up a few yards, and the clock will roll.
No Jet comes off the field to a ovation.
Jet, another senior, and you want to talk about an unsung guy for 4 years.
Yeah.
That young man has been an integral part of the Roane County offense and defense. 3 wide to the near side. That is the right. Here comes the wheel route. Taken by Rose. Rose tackled outside by Cooper Greathouse. Little help from Jacob Greathouse, no relation. 7 minutes is all that remains. The Raiders, after creating some history last week, are about to create more. Here comes the quick out route. Nelson, undercut by Lane Watson. What a play defensively by Watson. He is a do-it-all player. 4th down and 3 now at the Patriot 35-yard line, and the clock continues to move.
If you take notes on that, that tackle, it's because Lane Watson is a tremendous wrestler here in the state of West Virginia. Closes down and wraps up low.
Punting situation for the Patriots. Cuthbert over on the sideline. That one will go out of bounds. Official will walk up to the 45, and the Raiders will have it right there. And the faithful are really feeling it. The magical season that is 2024 is going to continue here. Roane County is 5 minutes and 50 seconds away from playing in the Class AA state championship for the first time in school history and the first time in 33 years. Roane County's JV unit tried to hustle. They're not going to get set up. Roane County will just let the play happen and let the penalty go, because all the Raiders are worried about right now is the clock. Coach Jim Hamrick, who was the leader of that 1991 undefeated 14-0 state championship team, said it's a mirror image of that group with the effort, the execution. Now, they threw the ball a little bit more, but they were still a relatively run-heavy team. And he said the most successful football team in Roane County history went undefeated, won the Class AA state championship, and he broke down the first, second semifinals and championship game, and he said they refused to lose. He said, I see exactly this in this Raider team.
Well, I talked about it when Cooper Greathouse had that interception for the touchdown. I looked at you when we went to commercial break, and I said flashbacks to Spencer High School for me at that moment. And, man, couldn't be more proud right now.
Jace Miller with a nice carry-off tackle. Gained the 5 yards, lost on the penalty, and then 1 extra. 2nd down and 9 with 4.5 remaining. Javon Letourneau, the freshman, is the signal caller for the second unit. Evan Greathouse motions around. Javon going to keep it himself to the outside. Javon, room to run inside the 40. Shoulder down at the 35. The freshman, diminutive but hard running. There is a penalty, though, at the midfield stripe. So that may take away the big carry by Letourneau. Now the Raiders have accepted their fate. They are heading backwards. It's so cold now the official's microphone is no longer working. And we just stare down the clock right now, folks. If you are a Roane County faithful, if you have braved the cold, freezing weather, if you were here last week in the snow, if you were here the week before in Saturday cold weather, if you've been here all year, whether you're here at the stadium or if you've been watching throughout, you couldn't be prouder of what is happening right now for this Roane County team. Roane County, though, will fumble the exchange in the backfield, and they will turn it over with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in this one. 42-7. John, we asked ourselves which style was going to prevail here, and the Raider offensive line, a resounding answer to that. The defense, although pressured with that secondary, made huge plays, not only in the first half, but big ones in important moments in the second.
Yeah, just a very dominant performance for the guys up front, man. You can't say enough about the team. They just they're hungry, and they're heading to Charleston.
Coach Rick Cottrell giving a big hug to Coach Paul Burdette, our head coach, who is just kind of soaking in the moment right now, I think. Green will hand it off. And a big open field tackle out there by Christian
Hall, number 8.
Hall, yeah.
The freshman, 126-pound wrestler.
The running back there, Cole Laxton, the sophomore. Well, folks, if you are just getting ready to celebrate this Roane County win with 1:45 left, send yourselves down to Route 33 Steakhouse. Jorge is staying open to celebrate this win. So if you're out there and you want to go and you want to celebrate, head to Route 33 Steakhouse. We are just a minute and a half away. Green will head it off to Laxton again. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
You know, the JV defense is no slouch, Drew. The JV team undefeated on their season as well. That time, I think Wyatt Greathouse with the stop for the Raiders.
We are almost to the minute mark. And we have got the minute left. We are going to have a sweet countdown in Roane County. 2nd down and 9 at Roane County's 28. Green. And how about this, by the way? Coach John Lilly and his offensive staff have gone vanilla here down the stretch. They know the writing is on the wall, and they're just handing it off. They're not doing anything crazy. A huge sign of respect from that head coach.
What a scene.
And no more plays will be run in this Class AA semifinal. The Raiders are headed to Charleston.
And they'll be playing Frankfort. Last check, 49-7 on that one over Williamstown.
As the clock dwindles down, the Route 33 faithful are excited and jacked. Every Roane County fan watching in the lower 50 states. I'm so jacked up, I can't think straight. Roane County, the magical season continues. More history made as the Raiders are headed to the Class AA state championship game next Friday night at 7 o'clock, and they will face the number 1 seed, Falcons from Frankfort High School. We'll break away for our sponsors. When we return, we'll wrap up the ball game. We'll recap it. We'll have your statistics, your Paramount Surveying play of the game, your Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game. You're watching live streaming coverage of the WVSSAC High School State Playoffs, brought to you by Toyota.
Adventure takes you here, but much of it starts right here in West Virginia, where Toyota has lived alongside hardworking West Virginians for over 25 years, investing over $2 billion in the Buffalo manufacturing plant and bringing in over 2,000 jobs. And that helps fuel the local economy. Thanks for making Toyota the #1 selling brand in West Virginia. See your dealer and start your adventure today. Toyota, let's go places.
This dental health message comes to you courtesy of Branna Dental, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. While brushing your teeth twice a day is a great habit and highly recommended by dental health professionals, there are areas between your teeth the toothbrush simply can't clean. A sticky layer of bacteria called plaque accumulates there and can lead to bad breath, cavities, and gingivitis. Flossing is recommended once a day at bedtime for greatest benefit. Ask your dental team for flossing instructions and product recommendations at your next dental checkup. Call Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775 for your family's dental care needs. That's 304-927-2775.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Calhoun Banks WV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Come see what's happening at Circle S Farmers Market and More, located at the Y in Arnoldsburg. We offer a full deli, and we have the area's best loaded subs and wraps. Try them just once, and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order, or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. Circle S Farmers Market and More also supplies the best farm fresh, locally sourced beef and pork, a great selection of about 30.
Hey there, mamas. Are you feeling stuck in a style rut? It's time to refresh and recharge with something new and exciting. If you're in need of a confidence boost, step into Crazy Little Mamas and step out feeling fabulous. We've got you covered with the best boutique clothing, Western purses, custom graphic t-shirts, and tumblers. Whether you're dressing up or keeping it casual, we've got something perfect just for you. And guess what? Our fall collection is here, and it's better than ever. When you think cozy flannels, fun fall graphic tees, Judy blue jeans, and Southern Belle wear, think Crazy Little Mamas. Don't miss out on our unique styles. There is no other boutique like us. So jump out of that rut and come into Crazy Little Mamas at 142 East Main Street, Spencer, West Virginia, or shop online at crazylittlemamas.com and love the way you look.
Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Back inside the press box, high above County Stadium, the magical 2024 season will continue for your Roane County Raiders after making their first ever Class AA state semifinal appearance. The Raiders are headed to Charleston University of Charleston Stadium next Friday night at 7 p.m. Roane County versus Frankfort, the number 1 seed versus the number 2 seed. So it chalked in Class AA. What a game. What a game for this Roane County team. What a game for the faithful who are here, the ones who are faithfully watching out in Facebook, YouTube land. It was just a performance that we knew was possible for this Raider team. Obviously, this Independence team, when you look at their schedule, how closely they lost to a Hoover team that looks like they may be headed to a championship game in Class AAA. They lost by 1 to Oak Hill, who was in the quarterfinals in Class AAA. They lost to Princeton, the number 1 seed in Class AAA. That was it for them. Roane County obviously unblemished coming in. The question was, which style would win out on offense and which defense would be able to hold the other's offense in check? It was Roane County and Roane County on both fronts, John Penna.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've watched so much film this week. I went back in the years and archives and everything possible, and I felt pretty confident this week that this group of men would get the job done, and they have here tonight. I'm just so proud of this team, the program. I'm trying to hold it together because it's very tough. I don't need any paper towels or any napkins, but listen.
He's got a West Virginia napkin on
Get that man a tissue.
Yeah, listen, just an overall tremendous program, and proud, thankful for the coaches, thankful for the players, the community, and everybody that backs this up. And these kids deserve it. It's just going to be a special night here in Roane County.
Well, the faithful are out on the field instead of filtering out of the facility. A lot of them wanted to come celebrate this big semifinal victory for the Raiders, and obviously welcomed by the players, the coaching staff themselves. And people just don't want this feeling to end. If you don't want it to end, by the way, Route 33 Steakhouse is going to be open late now. As Jorge said, hey, if they win, let's keep on celebrating. And speaking of that, Celebrate Good Times is coming over the loudspeaker. Great job, Rodney, for filtering my segue in very, very nicely. This was a dominant performance for Roane County. It started out with defense, a 3-and-out. A poor punt gave Roane County the ball on the 40-yard line of the Patriots. They very methodically drove it in, and that was the beginning of what we didn't know we were going to see, which was a total domination up front offensively. The O-line, they just keep doing things that help this offense be successful, and that is just move and win the physical battles up front. They want to be more physical. They want to be nasty, and they have to be for Roane County to do what we do on the ground. They won the battle up front from start to finish. The running backs found the lanes that they needed to. All 3 running backs running extremely hard. I thought Jacob Greathouse, with a few filtered in quarterback keepers, including one on a 3rd down and very short where he picked up big yardage.
Yeah.
That was huge for the Raiders as well. Defensively, you know the talent that you were facing coming into this ball game. Independence has a quarterback that has broken season records this year. Just a freshman. Boy, who wants to face that guy for the next 3 years? With the talent they had and the running back in Nelson, it was a tall task for Roane County, but they bowed up and they rose to the occasion here tonight. They allowed very little from the run game. It looked as if Independence tried to go to the passing game early and often. And then Roane County was able to make big plays in the secondary, a team that has been challenged all season with the passing game. Coach Burdett mentioned it, John. Roane County has seen a lot of spread offenses this year, a lot of passing quarterbacks, and the defensive backs have been tested, but that means they've been battle-tested, and they have succeeded, and they did tonight bigger than they needed to.
Yeah, Shea Harper was tremendous, and then you can't say enough about Cooper Greathouse. He was on the money. He was breaking down, batting passes down. It was just a tremendous season after the Clay County game when everybody settled in and understood their responsibilities. It was a great job by the secondary. And tonight, you look at the stats here this evening, you're going to see that they held Independence in check.
Well, let's do that right now then. It is time for our final game statistics brought to you each game by Joel Baker Law Office. Joel Baker, when the numbers matter, call Joel Baker. Matt White, here we go.
423 on the ground. That's really all you need to know. 16 first downs. And we need to start, well, we can't because this will be our last broadcast for the year for this team. But 35 minutes time of possession again with 13 to Independence. So you did a great job of just keeping a very high-powered offense off the field. Beautifully played by Roane County. Held Independence to just 18 yards in the second half and no first downs. So just a great overall performance individually for Roane County. Lane Watson, just magnificent. 21 carries, 240 yards, 4 touchdowns, and over the 2,000-yard mark for this season. Clay Walker, 15 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown. Jacob Greathouse, 4 carries for 41 and a score. And Shea Harper with 12 carries for 50 yards. 16 first downs, just 3 penalties for 20 yards. 1 turnover there late, and a 35-minute time possession. 423 yards on the ground. That's all you need to know. Roane County defensively, not a lot of tackles to be had because of the passing attempts, but Lane Watson with 3 tackles, Clay Walker with 3 to lead the way, some guys with 2, Cooper Greathouse with 2, Shea Harper, Colton Starcher, Carson Casto, and then guys with a tackle apiece, Garrett Brabham, Brody Proctor, Tyson Freeland, Noah Jet, Fisher Boyd. You had Christian Hall getting in there late as well on a tackle. So just a great job overall, Roane County's defense.
Don't forget the tackle by Dan Powell, too.
The tackle by, yes, Dan Powell as well with the tackle. For Independence, it was Silas Nelson with 7 carries for just 4 yards, and Cole Laxton got 2 carries for 11 down the stretch. Brock Green was 5 of 16 through the air for 107 and a touchdown. He had 3 completions to Silas Nelson for 102 and a score. 1 to Brady Rose for 6 yards, and 1 to Dalton Atkins for a loss of 1. Just 1 first down on the entire night for the Patriots. 1 penalty for 5 yards, no turnovers, and a 13-minute time of possession. 4 yards on the ground, 107 through the air, just 111 yards given up by Roane County's defense. And speaking of defense, the Patriots, they had Landon Riddle and Isaiah Conley leading the way for this team with 7 tackles apiece. And then Cole Laxton with 5, Miles Greenway and Landon Phelan with 5 as well. Added up, and Roane County comes out with a 42-7 victory and a trip to Charleston next weekend.
And, of course, this is our final broadcast of the football season, because if you're looking to watch this ball game from outside of the state of West Virginia, if you're not going to be able to make the trip to UC Stadium, it will be all on WestVirginiaMetroNews.com. So they will provide live coverage of all 4 championship games. I don't believe you have to pay for it. I believe it's all free, so they will be covering it.
They do have the TV app, and I believe they do broadcast on a lot of the local cable channels as well. Yeah. I'm not sure if you got like Optimum or something like that. If you look in the low 100s, I believe is about where that one usually is broadcast. So.
Yeah, so you won't be able to watch it on WVRC. Obviously, it is all Metro News, but that's okay. If you guys can't make it, then make sure you find it on West Virginia Metro News. They will have live coverage of all 4 of the championship games. It is time now for us, with 42 points on the board for Roane County. John, you had a lot to think about when it came to the play of the game. It could have been offense, could have been defense, but you had to pick one, and you did. So our Paramount Surveying play of the game, appreciate you all, Paramount Surveying, Brian Lawrence and Matt Painter, had to go to the guy who really had it together tonight, Lane Watson.
Yeah, Lane Watson. This play, a backbreaker in the game, showing his world-class speed, and gets himself into the end zone. I believe on that play he might have went over the 2,000-yard mark. He had a tremendous game tonight, and the senior playing his last football game here on this field as they lining up for the senior walk. Very proud of these guys. Congratulations, Lane Watson.
32 previous years this has happened. 32 years it has come with depression and heartbreak. Not this time.
No.
The Raiders will take their final walk up and down the field here at County Stadium, but they can hold their heads high throughout this walk. Of course, still emotions will be there for the senior class because this is the final game that they play on this field. But boy, did they do it justice. They have filled County Stadium with multiple great plays, great victories, and great memories for all of us. So congratulations to the senior class. And one more to go, folks. We're going to talk about that here in just a minute. We will break away for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. When we come back, we will have your players of the game, and we'll wrap things up for the season here tonight. You're watching and listening to Roane County High School Raider football on WVRC.
Well, Santa might not be coming to town if he has bad brakes. Remember how hard it was to stop that sleigh in the movie Elf? Get some new brakes at Willard Starchers. And while you're there, to be good for goodness sake, get a quality battery so you won't get stranded in the cold. Santa Claus is coming to town to Willard Starchers for his parts. Open 7 days a week. Dial 304-927-2520.
Santa Claus is a-coming to town.
We welcome you back to County Stadium, high in the press box, as a very solid crowd witnessed history here tonight. Roane County, for the first time in school history, are headed to the Class AA state championship game next week. And, of course, we picked the best year to do it, the year that they transitioned from Wheeling Island Stadium to Charleston. So just about an hour away for Roane County faithful to travel. And, again, the last time Roane County had a reason to travel to UC Stadium, it was still called Laidley Field, and it was 1991 when it was Spencer High School, and we know what happened there. The Yellow Jackets picking up the first ever state title, the first team at that point to ever go 14-0. The Raiders are going to look to match that next week as they will travel for the championship game. Friday night at 7 o'clock, they'll face the number 1 seed and undefeated Frankfort Falcons. What a matchup that will shape up to be. John Penna, as we watch this final walk up and down the field, you've got some business to attend to. Our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game.
Yeah, tonight, very tough to do. You know that I'm going to show love to the team, but these guys stuck out to me. And offensively, Lane Watson, 21 carries, 240 yards, and 4 touchdowns. That's big boy football right there. Clay Walker, 15 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown. So those two guys offensively for Roane County will get the nod. Defensively, I'm going to go with Shea Harper and Cooper Greathouse combined in the coverage, in the secondary. They were all over the place. They were tipping balls and making sure that these great receivers for Independence was not able to get past the defense. So congratulations to those 4 young men, Lane Watson, Clay Walker on offense, Shea Harper, and Cooper Greathouse on defense.
Beautiful picks.
Very, very well done. 100% behind.
And I held it together, guys. Give me a little bit of praise. I'm not going to when I hit the field, though.
If it makes you feel any better, I broke a nail earlier. So, sorry, folks. Just a great night to be a Roane County Raider fan. This has been building and building and building. And as I said last week in the intro, the logical next step was the semifinals. Well, I didn't know the logical next step right after that would be a championship matchup next Friday night. So, folks, if you have ever supported this Roane County team, go ahead and make plans right now to make the trip to UC Stadium. Friday night at 7 o'clock. We need the stands to be packed full of Raider faithful. We want everybody, all of you, make sure you buck up this time and head to UC Stadium next Friday night. We need a contingent of Raiders that will get loud and fired up for this Roane County program. 13-0. The Raiders are now, as they have defeated Independence 42-7 in the Class AA semifinal matchup. The Raiders are headed to Charleston, folks. That will do it for us here, not only tonight. I've never been happier to be a fan in the stands. John Penna, you and I are about to watch our first Raider football game from the stands since 2006. Just amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm still going to be prepping, though. I'm still going to watch a lot of film, trust me.
100%. 100%. I thank everybody all season long who has supported us here on WVRC. We continue to try to grow and improve our broadcasts. Obviously, the feedback is wonderful, you guys. I could not do it without Joe McDonald and our buddy Swolby here. They are the tech guys that tell me that we're capable of doing things that we're capable of doing. And this broadcast would not be made without Katie White.
Right.
She is the best camera person in the state. You're not allowed to leave us, Katie. You got to stick with us. No cheating.
We think that Matt, tied her down by putting the ring on her finger, so we hope that that's the case.
Matt White, our steady Eddie stat guy, and always good to tell me I'm wrong. Although this year I got one back on him. And I got one back on Penna, too. For
That's
all
right.
of us here at WVRC, Joe McDonald, Swolby, Katie White, Matt White, and John Penna, our caller analyst. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful next Friday night, folks. Get out there and get to UC Stadium and root on this Raider team. Thank you all very much.
You've been listening to Roane County High School Raider Football on WVRC 104.7 FM. Raider Football has been brought to you by these supporting sponsors: Roane General Hospital, Macintosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Paramount Surveying, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Crazy Little Mamas, APS, Air Production and Services Inc., Circle S Farms, Roane Jackson Technical Center, Old Fences Realty, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Erica Moore for House of Delegates, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Ward Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, Juliana Penfold for House of Delegates, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Spencer McDonald's, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, Spencer Pizza Hut, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. Thank you for listening, and tune in next time for more exciting play-by-play action with Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White. Roane County High School football broadcasts are a production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.